Good evening, folks. Happy Halloween, and welcome to episode 113 of Malt and Magic, the Forgotten Kingdom of Nialin. There were some very, very interesting conversations going on behind the scenes there, which is why I have a big smile and slightly distracted. But oh well. So yes, this is it. This is the climax, so to speak. And Andor would love that statement. This is the epic finale, hopefully, to the battle with Asmodeus. I hope you are all strapped in. I hope you're all ready to go. Because, yeah, shit got real last week. Shit got very real last week. So before we get into that, and thank you very, very much for the resub. That is amazing. So let's go through our usual shout-outs and thank yous. Obviously, as it's Halloween, I've changed a few things up, but just a few little Halloween twists on. But generally, we're not doing anything Halloween special like tonight. This is it, because we've got other things to be focusing on. So, yes, if anybody was expecting anything Halloween-y, you're welcome. This is it. Cool. So, usual shout-outs and thank yous. A massive, massive shout-out to Incarnate. I have rediscovered my love for parchment maps this week, having changed a colour map to a parchment map. Spent a lot of time doing that, which affects other campaigns, potentially this one in the future, we will see, but just stuff I'm running in my sort of DM, my world, if you like, my homebrew world. So yes, Incarnate was amazing for that. It looks cool. I can't share it because it could affect things in the future, but just know there's a lot of cool maps potentially on their way. Of course, a big shout out to Owlbear Radio as well, who are our virtual tabletop tool that we use, and we are in version 2.0, which is awesome. You will see a lot of that tonight. So if anybody needs any virtual tabletopping, then go and check out Owlbear Radio. It's awesome. Of course, Dungeon Alchemist is there as well. Thank you to them. We've used them in the past. We will use them in the future. And they are more of a 3D mapping tool. You can even do things with Hero Forge, who we also use. Thank you to them. To drop those Hero Forge tokens in the Dungeon Alchemist map, and you can actually move around the map as your character. It's pretty cool. So yes, a big shout out to Dungeon Alchemist. D&D Beyond for all things D&D, thank you to them. Been a godsend throughout this whole campaign. I've already thanked Hero Forge, but all the character visuals that you see, the tokens that you'll see tonight, are thanks to Hero Forge. And then there's those DM's tools that I use in the background, so Kassoon, 5e Magic Shop, 2 Minutes Tools, and Thieves Guild, even, when I can get the S out there. All the music you will hear, or most of the music you will hear, is courtesy of either Tabletop Audio or BattleBards, so thank you to Tabletop Audio. Any sound effects you hear tonight will also be courtesy of BattleBards, and because we are affiliated with them, and we have been affiliated with them for a very long time, we can get you a nice cheeky discount off those sound effects and musical tracks, so just go use the code you see on screen when you register at BattleBards and get yourself a discount on some sound effects and tracks. It's awesome. Whew, got through that relatively quickly. Can you tell I'm excited for tonight? So, social media channels, please go check them out along the bottom there. There is one we have not added yet, but we will do. So obviously you've got Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, which you're here now. Welcome. Thank you for being here. YouTube, if you're watching after the fact, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting. I hope you're enjoying the show. And of course, TikTok, there's been a few things dumped on there. And Discord, the Discord server, as I announced last week, is live. It is ready to go. There is already a lot of activity in there. There is the links on screen now. We'll probably drop it into the chat again because I've not updated the bot to make sure it's posted it automatically. I will do that at some point. But yes, please go join the Discord channel if you're not already in there. There's been some awesome fan art dropped in there already. I very much enjoyed looking at all that over the weekend. There's a lot of chat in the fan discussion channel, and I'm sure there will be more stuff going on. What I plan to do post-campaign 1, we do have a special voice channel in there for subscribers, which is Malt, Magic and More. And I'm going to do a special sort of Ask the DM session in there just for our Twitch subscribers. So if you're not on there, get in there, otherwise you will miss out. Cool. So that's that. Of course, if you want to check out any past episodes, or you want to revisit last week's episode or this week's episode and just revel in the craziness that happened, then please go and check out either the YouTube channel or the podcast on your podcast platform of choice, and leave a rating or review on that if you can, please. Finally, I do have to apologise to our competition winners, because there was various issues which meant we couldn't actually get funds through PayPal to go and purchase things from our subscriptions and all that. So I have been dealing with that in the background, but just bit the bullet. I have got those pieces of art and the t-shirts and everything ready to go. So yes, the artwork arrived today, ready to get sent out. So as soon as I get a chance to package it all up and run to the post office, it will be out and on its way to you. So it is all ready to go. 1,000 apologies from us once again. So thank you for being patient on that front. I know it's been a bit frustrating. But yes, there you go. And that, as I very desperately tried to get my breath, is that. So, as I said right at the beginning, let's strap in. There's going to be a lot of adult language, hopefully some adult humour mixed in there. You have been warned. Let's roll this mad shit. Hello, there we go. Hello. That was perfect timing on that one, Danny. You got some good and amazing sort of stuff. Yes, we were messing around in the credits, as you can probably tell. So, let's run down the lineup. Let's do a recap, and let's kick this shit off. So, I am Matt. I am your Dungeon Master for this evening, and most evenings I also play the psychic character of Bothrid, and tonight only, I am also playing Timiel, Theogodin, and our big bad guy, Asmodeus.
I am Danny, and I am playing King Andrew Vessinit, but also the Queen's Darkness, who combined will kick Asmodeus' ass shortly, he says with full confidence.
I am Simel. I am playing Kirik and Neathim. I am currently running on 4 hours sleep, 3 cups of coffee, 2 sandwiches. I am ready to fight God or become him.
Yes.
Love it.
Oh, brilliant. I'm Dave.
All of those things are true.
Yeah, that's right. I'm Dave. I'm play Dargon, the Goliath fighter warlock, and I'm also tonight playing the long-awaited return of Reiko.
Yes. So yes, we have brought in some additional allies. But let's do the full recap before we get to that. So, obviously we'd done all the planning, not last week, but the week before, and the spells had been set up and we were ready to go, and we kicked off right at the beginning of last week's session with Asmodeus arriving. Bit of a dream sequence before that, or a prayer sequence, sorry, before that. Just to wrap up something we'd missed out from the previous session. And yes, the fight began. And there were some moments where you realised this fight was going to be tough. And then Kirik, in a moment of brilliance, decided, that ruby rod looks a bit suspicious. Dispelled the magic on said ruby rod and sent it back to wherever it had come from. And in that, it weakened Asmodeus somewhat. And slowly but surely, between the 6 of you even, because Bothrid is there as well, so between the 4 Wardens, the Queen's Darkness and Theogodin, you whittled away at Asmodeus' resolve. And eventually Dargon soaring into the air with the power of the Everlight and Palor in his hands, stabbed through the neck of Asmodeus and supposedly felled him. But we all know that shit's not that easy. In that moment, Asmodeus surrounded himself in this, what was effectively a globe of invulnerability. Began to recharge, regenerate, and change. In that moment, our Wardens were granted a chance to heal and a chance to prepare further things. Kirik was reminded of a dream he'd had and a conversation with the Raven Queen herself, and almost a look into his own mind and a conversation with himself, where the conversation or the word, the phrase was, "Do it right, Kirik." And it took a few rounds, but eventually Kirik just let go and opened the portal to death, allowing the wizard, the archmage of the Raven Queen, Nialin, to step forward. And he did. Ander and Dargon also called on the power of the gods. And in doing so, Timiel himself crash landed onto the battlefield, and Ander conversed with Ioun for the first time in the campaign, not knowing he could have done that, and was able to call additional help as well, get additional help for himself. The darkness cast some darkness spells. Bothrid communed with a whip, and then Vraco appeared in a thunderous blast of lightning from the skies, and so we have new allies to fight with as we enter into the second half of this battle. Now, Asmodeus, at the end of this period of time, the globe around him just shattered and exploded out. You don't see him because he is in this magical darkness, but you heard him. And as he screamed out words to some effect of enough. Oh, I can't actually remember what I shouted last night because it's still last week, so it's just gone boop, straight out my head. But you all feel the ground shake underneath you as this globe shatters, and you can almost see like arcane glass burst out of the darkness and then disintegrate and disappear. As we start phase 2 of the battle for Nialin. So, strap in, folks. Here we go. Asmodeus is straight up first, and there's the battlefield. You can see Timiel on the left-hand side there, Vraco on the right-hand side, and all of the rest of the Wardens and their allies in the middle of that circle. Now, the Celestials currently can't get into that circle because of the nature of... Oh, sorry, couldn't teleport into that circle because of the nature of the spell that was cast. They can move into it as they see fit from here on in. However, in this moment, you are just going to hear a roar from Asmodeus. Very guttural roar, just... And there is going to be, again, a shatter on the floor and a bright flash of red. And that magical darkness, he says, when he can actually get it, is going to disappear.
You motherfucker. We didn't even get to one side.
As that magical darkness goes, Asmodeus now stands. There is a flame-like radiance to him now, as flames burn around him. Where those eyes were ruby red before, they now burn with a fiery intensity. And that ruby red gemstone, that solid spherical ruby at the top of the rod, just is pulsing with power. Asmodeus, having done that, can do nothing else on his turn, so that will be
take some
Asmodeus.
Damage as well.
He is going to take some damage at the beginning of his turn, yes.
Damn right, yes. So he's got his rod back, he's evolved.
Got his rod back,
second fail.
has evolved.
He's got his rod back.
Fuck.
Should have updated the token, really, but yeah.
That means the Queen's Darkness is no longer concentrating then, if that.
So that's 24 points of Radiant if he's still vulnerable because of Hallow. It's going to be...
So 24 if vulnerable.
No, 24, like what I rolled 24.
Okay, cool. Excellent. He will take 48 points of radiant damage as the spell still surges. And we are then straight over, following Asmodeus, to Ander, who is hidden. I say he was hidden in a rock. You've now been revealed since then. So you're next to this rock. What is it you would wish to do?
I will, first of all, use a bonus action for unsettling words. And the unsettling words will be, You're going down, Leather Daddy, but I'll say it seductively to make it creepier.
Because you need creepier.
So that means he's got to
I mean, you're still going to have to
D8.
yell that. Yep.
Yeah, I can shout seductively. I do it at home all the time.
Seem like charisma score?
So he's going to have to subtract a D8 from the save. So I'm going to cast synaptic. What's it fucking called? Sorry, I've had a
Synaptic static.
psychic. Yeah, synaptic static. That's a hard word to say after enough whiskey.
What level are you
Synaptic
casting
static.
that at?
5th level, please. And that is an
level,
intelligence
okay.
saving throw, but he has disadvantage because Ayun has given me a helping hand.
Yes. Okay. The lowest I rolled there was a 27,
Yep.
minus the d8 of a 6. So that's going to be 21 total.
I ever told you how much I don't like you?
It's not me, it's the god.
You rolled the dice, so I'm blaming you.
20 something on his rolls.
So, Ander shouted seductively creepy things at him and then did fuck all, is essentially what everyone just witnessed. Because
Okay.
that failed. Oh, hang on, is it half damage if it's a fail? Oh, yeah, it's half as much damage. Okay, I was getting excited. Okay, but still. I'll do something then. 31 as well, that's pretty good. So, you've got 16 psychic damage there. But your thoughts are not muddled.
Roll
ours
me
are,
a straight intelligence check, please.
Come on. Well, that's not very good, Matt. 6.
6, okay. You feel the crown almost vibrate on your forehead as you cast this spell. Nothing else happens. Anything
If you had
else
muddled
on
thoughts
your
for a minute,
turn?
mate, that'd have been epic. What I might do, because everyone's kind of in my line of sight, I'll just move to that side of the rock instead.
I'll put you there, so you're actually in a square.
To make it harder for Dave to navigate the map to fit us all in.
It's cool. Just keep me on my toes.
Excellent. Anything else on your
What are you
turn?
doing
then, sir?
in campaign 2? Playing a ranger so you're 120 foot out? Just to annoy me?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm playing
So,
the bottom
anything
one,
else on your
so
turn,
you won't even
Ander?
see me, so that's mine. That's it, that's me done thinking that.
That was you done. In
This
that
Queen's
moment,
Darkness
then,
now, isn't it?
as that, as Asmodeus
Sorry.
feels that lance into his head, meddlesome shit. He's going to turn, and his eyes, now burning, are going to turn and look towards you. I just need to check the range on this. I think he's in range. We're just going to double check. Thank you very much. Very much in range. I need a wisdom saving throw, please, which you will do at advantage
I get advantage of them.
because of Hero's Feast.
And I get to add a
And you have-
D4 20 saving throw.
We have so much shit on here.
Yeah, we do.
Can't remember
Natural
anything
20.
I've
Matt. Natural 20!
Nice.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Cool.
so
And
far away
on
from
the
that button
D4,
now.
so 24 as well.
As
Well,
Asmodeus'
maximum of
gaze turned towards you, what did you... You got 24 there?
So I've got
Amazing.
natural 20 and a 4 on the D4.
Cool. So we all know my spellcasting rule, or my, saving rules when it comes to spells or magical effects. A natural 20 does count, and affects damage and stuff like that. However, there is no half damage on this. So what you would feel as these eyes turn towards you is almost a sense of heat and burning, and then it just fades off you as you concentrate.
That would have been bad. That would have been very bad.
hell did he just cast on you?
That was a legendary action, but a new one.
No.
The Queen's Darkness.
I can't believe you just dispelled that bloody thing. That's annoyed me, that.
It's annoying, but also we can see him, and we don't like it when we can't see him.
That is true.
If he was
That
going
is
to do
very
anything
true.
like that, that required us to see the target, we would have had disadvantage. We need to find him, we need to hit him, etc. But it was a good idea he didn't see what the fuck we were doing while he was repairing.
It's not been a minute, has it, since I coated my dagger with poison, has it?
Hasn't been 10 rounds. 10 think.
No. So, thinking I've spunked most of my spells and all the big ones, it's not helpful because it's a big ball of black. Oh, what's this one? No, that's not going to help either. I will.
Ooh, what's this one?
I could conjure a fae, but there's no point having a bloody fae squirrel knocking about, is there?
Pissing him
I
off.
will chuck my dagger at him. And with
Okay,
it
so you're
being
gonna
poisoned,
throw that
hopefully that'll
dagger.
do some.
What's
Plus
the
12 to
range
hit,
on that
that's-
throw?
That's a good point. 20 feet, 60 at disadvantage. But he's the rogue, so
Would
he's
you
got
like
steady
to
aim.
move
So
the
it's a
Queen's
normal throw.
Darkness closer? Say again?
He's a rogue as well, so he can have steady aim, so it'll just be a normal throw.
So you're going to do steady aim with the Queen's Darkness.
Yeah, I don't want to get any closer to
roll
him.
normally.
He scares me.
Okay.
So, plus 12 to hit, which is a 30 to hit.
That is the magic number.
Oh yeah, he's got his rod, hasn't he? I'm not gonna lie, it's only a D4 because it's a dagger, but I'm hoping to get some poison damage in it.
Don't forget the poison damage on top.
So that is a 6 piercing damage, but then he's got to make a Constitution saving
damage.
throw for the poison.
So 30 to
Constitution
hit.
saving throw.
Yeah, 30 to hit. That's nuts, isn't it?
That is a
No.
24 on the Constitution saving throw.
Definitely saves, yeah.
Okay. So as this dagger just... Because that's the end of your go. He's just going to, with his free hand, so he holds the ruby rod in his left hand, he's just going to throw it into the floor. And then his gaze is going to turn towards the Queen's Darkness. And I need a wisdom saving throw from the Queen's Darkness, please.
So plus 4. Come on, be good, be good. 21.
21 is not enough. Mm, 22 points of fire damage as Asmodeus turns his gaze towards the Queen's Darkness. Flames just begin to lick around the Queen's Darkness and burn him.
Did Dagon also cast Holy Aura on the Queen's Darkness?
Yes.
Queen's Darkness is in there.
Well, no, he was in it initially, which is the point.
It was everyone apart from Ando, wasn't it?
Yeah, but so it's everyone
Yes.
apart from Ander, Vraco, and Timio now. And so, whatever...
Queen's
the
Darkness
plus
gets advantage on all saving throws as well.
Oh, there you go. Roll under the saving throw.
Thank you there, Samao. You are
No
correct.
worries.
Thank you, but it was worse. So
And
21
it's
is still my best.
Okay.
And it's everyone that was in the aura when you cast it, so it doesn't need to still be in the aura.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 22 points of fire damage to the Queen's Darkness. As the Queen's Darkness ends its turn, Kirik.
Oh boy, me.
Mm-hmm. Now you are bardically inspired, and you also have something else on you, which I can't remember what it was.
Can I use my
Concentration
reaction?
Yeah, I also have concentration on me, which I do remember... Well, yeah, I must have it on because we just checked Holy Aura. And I have been checking it.
Yeah, you're concentrating on the Holy Aura.
Yeah.
I'm concentrating on Sunbeam.
Oh, you've still got Sunbeam on. Nice.
I'm trying. There's some. Oh, you've got Death Ward on you.
That's 2. Yeah.
Just one or 2
'Cause
bits.
I went
Just check my
below
notes.
100 points just on the first.
So Nathan is stood next to you.
I think, Danny, did Ander want to use reaction?
No, Queen's Darkness wanted to use his reaction. He's got Misty Escape, so he will
Okay.
turn invisible and teleport over there.
Okay.
Can't teleport.
Now, under the rules of the under
I
the
can't
rules of the Hallow
teleport.
spell, cannot teleport.
Cock. Ignore that.
Prevents travel by teleport
Motherfucker!
from
I don't
everywhere.
have Misty
ignore
Step
that.
anymore, otherwise I'd be pissed.
So I can't Misty Step either.
Nope. Well, depends on how you rule Misty Step. Some people.
It says
I don't know.
teleportation on it.
It's a teleportation spell.
Probably is.
Yeah. I fast stepped at the
Kirik.
beginning of this fight and I shouldn't have been able to do that then. It's too late now.
We'll gloss over it. It's fine.
Okay. I will use my action to cast Sunbeam to create another Sunbeam on him. So it is a Constitution saving throw, please. Which he will most
Saving
certainly
Succeed.
pass.
Oh, that one jumped out. That one also jumped out. Get in there and stay in there. There we go. So I believe
She
that was
said.
the lowest roll as well. So Constitution saving throw
He's on fire.
of 25.
Saves. He is not blinded, but he's still going to take damage. 6 of these. 16. 28 points of radiant damage. So reduced, but then back up to 28.
Yeah.
28 points of radiant damage.
Yep. Yep. Then what? Spells. Okay, yeah. As a bonus action, I will pluck a feather from my death ward. I will throw it north of Asmodeus, and I will cast 5th level spiritual weapon, counting as a 6th. And I will attack. That seems silly, but who knows? Natural 1
Fantastic.
for a 13.
So as you do pull that raven's feather out and just it glides through the air, forms into this raven feathered like dagger and goes to swipe towards Asmodeus, and Asmodeus is just going to move his head. Anything else on your turn, Kirik?
That will be me. I'll be annoyed.
Okay. Asmodeus is going to use a legendary action to cast a spell.
Uh-huh.
He's going to turn towards Timiel.
Oh boy.
You. I remember you. You still bear my mark. Now's not your time. Be gone. He's going to cast Banishment on Timiel.
Oh, come on.
Oh shit. Did he just come here?
To be fair, I get it.
Yeah.
Annoyingly.
So, Timiel needs to make a Charisma saving throw. He will do so at advantage.
You gave me a wizard without counterspell, Matt?
Natural 20 on the save
Nice.
from Timiel.
Oh, I've got counter spell, but it's alright.
Are you sure Nathan's not got counterspell?
It's not here.
That's
the
a
third
fuck up
level.
on my part, because that should be in there.
Change quickly.
That's what a wizard should have.
Right, I'll do that as a third level spell, isn't it?
What are wizards for?
No,
It is a
counterspell counterspell's in there.
No, I can't see it.
It's because I've not prepared it like a twat. Bear with me just a second. Right, which one are we taking out? I knew I'd added it. We'll take that one out. Bear with me just a second. Changing spells on the fly. Done.
Thank you very much.
I specifically remember that should have been in there, so I will change that for you. Cool. So the banishment spell is Asmodeus just sort of slams the rod into the ground, and this reddish light shines over Timiel. Timiel's wings are just going to fold around him, and the spell just dissipates. And Timiel's just going to stand there. And for flavour, Timiel's going to place the smith's hammer down at his side and just hold his hand up, and this golden blade just appears. And he takes a two-handed grasp around it. So, anything else? That's Kirik, that's the legendary action. Theogodin, then. Sensing a change.
Where are Nathim and Vraco going in the order?
They have joined right at the end. So
That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to double check.
Vraco and Timiel are all the final three.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Okay. So, Theogodin then, sensing the change, as somebody hits the mic, and it wasn't me for once. Okay, Theogodin is... Theogodin's going to cast Shadow of Moil on himself. At 5th level. So he will be concentrating on that. You notice that these shadowy flames just all of a sudden breathe Theogodin. And he becomes quite heavily obscured by these spectral flames. Which means the light, the golden light that does shine around him, actually dims slightly. Yes, he is also then going to move closer. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. And that is going to be Theogodin's go. Yes, that will be Theogodin's go. How many have we used? 3. One more? Sorry, another one. Yes, so Asmodeus is going to turn this time. His gaze is going to fall upon you. Let's roll for this, because he's got a couple to pick from. Bothrid. Those flame-like eyes again surge, and Bothrid needs to make a wisdom saving throw at advantage. Apparently, I didn't open Bothrid's character sheet like a moron. I'm just going to make sure that's up, and that's working. Cool, so Bothrid needs to make a wisdom saving throw at advantage. Bothrid had that dice. Yeah. That's an 8. That's an 8. He's not going to use his bardic inspiration because there's just no point. So Bothrid and Bothrid's no longer raging. 1, 2, 3, 4d10. So that's 8, 16, 19, 25 points of fire damage to Bothrid as these flames just surge around him. However, you notice that the whip itself glows slightly, and you can now see the beads of water that cover Bothrid's skin just flare up, and he's only going to take half of that. So I believe, what did I say? I said that was 25. So that is going to be a total of 13 points of fire damage.
Yeah, of course he's not raging at the moment, is he?
He's not raging, but he does have resistance to fire damage, thanks to the whip.
Nice.
And with that, Dargon, you'll go.
So, I think that that Dargon, floating up 20 foot up in the air, should be roughly, if he needs to, he'll rise up, and wants to essentially square off to Asmodeus. He sees what happens behind with Timiel on the sword, and he just brings Timiel's wrath up and goes for 3 strikes to the chest and neck. These are going to be standard. Not doing anything else to these just at the moment. So, what have we got here? We have... First one is a 33 to hit.
33 is going to hit.
Thank God. The second one is not going to hit with a 20-something.
Nope.
20... What is that? 22.
Nope.
And then absolute garbage with a dirty 20. So one of them hits.
One of them hits.
So that is then going to be so a D8. One of those. Nice, an 8 on that. So that is 16 points of slashing damage.
16 points slashing.
And then, just double checking because I need to remind myself, it's then going to be 3d10 radiant, which is nice. Yeah. 26 points of radiant. That's a pretty damn big roll, that was.
And that's not doubled, right?
No, that was just rolled. That was.
That's bare.
Yeah.
So, nice. Radiant damage as Dargon, you just soar in with Timil's Wrath and slice across. And as you slice across, there is again this slice across sort of the... if I want to say slice across any more times. You slash open the side of Asmodeus' face, and this flame-like radiance just begins to burn out of the skin. Where it was black before, it is now flames just flick out of the skin itself.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn, sir?
I want to make sure that I stay right next to him. Just trying to see if there's anyone else near me that I want to help. But I think that that's going to be me. I'll stay there.
Okay. Bothrid's go. So Bothrid is going to hold Nature's Thread, just bow his head slightly, and having felt those flames sort of lick around him, the water on his skin again is going to glow slightly, and his eyes are going to flash open, and they are burning green, glowing green, as he goes into a new rage. And he is then going to lash out recklessly with the whip. So, at advantage then with said whip. Natural 20.
Oh, beauty.
So that would have been a 33 in total to hit with a natural 20. So he's going to crit on that. And that's the first attack, I should point out. So that is going to be 10 points of slashing damage to... That's not a great amount of damage, but 10 points of slashing damage to Asmodeus as this whip just lashes out. And another flame-like radiant slash and gash opens up on Asmodeus' skin beneath the armour. And Bothrid is going to do that all over again.
Yes.
So that's... Yeah, that's 30 exactly to hit, which will be the magic number, 17 plus 13. So Bothrid will just hit with the second whip of the Nature's Thread. Not great on the damage, though. That is going to be 8, but, of course, I'm forgetting the rage damage. So that will be 8 and plus another 4. So 8 points of slashing damage,
Beauty.
another 4. 4 rage. And, yes, Bothrid just... twice with this whip. Absolutely. That will be Bothrid's go. Asmodeus is not happy with that. He is actually going to take a step. No, he's not. He can't. It's a legendary action, not his go. Yeah, okay. He's going to cast a spell on his turn, and he is going to cast on Bothrid. Is he going to do this now? Is he going to do this now? Okay, no, he's going to... Instead, he's going to use Firebolt. So he's going to make a ranged attack towards Bothrid.
Does that count as an attack?
It's a spell attack, so it's a ranged spell attack.
So even though
so
he's not
that
trying to move, I
is
would
a
like to sentinel attack it, just for shits and giggles.
16 plus stuff. That is going to be a grand total of 34 to hit Bothrid. So of course it's going to hit. So that's 4d10. 4d10 or 5d10? No, 4d10. Sorry, I had to read the rules on that one then. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had my dice all in nice neat lines and I've just totally screwed them all up. So 4d10 damage is going to be a grand total of 6, 12, 13, 21 points of fire damage, which of course is going to be halved anyway because Bothrid is raging and also resistant to fire. So 21, 22, that's 11 points of fire damage. And Bothrid is probably not looking great with that one. I think that knocks him down to 106, so not quite halved yet, I don't think. Or maybe. I can't remember. Anyway, I'll let that update. So, then it is Nathim's go.
Sorry, if I'll sentinel...
Oh, sentinel attack.
Sentinel attack that, if I can, please. So it was a 33 to hit.
33 is going to hit.
14 points of slashing. And it is 24 points of radiant, not doubled.
Radiant damage is hurting. It's hurting a lot.
Okay, that's my go. Good. My action done.
Okay. Then it's Nathan's go.
We can't hear you, Smell.
Is he muted?
Hello.
Hello.
Can Nathan move southeast 10 feet?
You can indeed. Nathan moves southeast 10 feet, you say?
Yes.
5, 10 to there.
He is going to cast a 5th level life transference to Bothrid.
Oh.
Okay.
So 68. 1, 2, 3. 5, 9. Oh, really bad. 9. 19. 19, 25. But he is a necromancer, which means he might have shed. Definitely has shit. No. No. Oh, interesting. Okay. So Nathan is going to take. I rolled 29. However, Nathan is resistance to necrotic damage, so he takes 29 points of necrotic damage. So which means he takes 15.
15.
Are you ruling that Bothrid gains the double of 29 or the double of 50?
Yep.
That's a very good way of doing that. That's what
So that will be 58. Yeah, 58.
58 hit points.
Nice.
Nice. So you see Nathim sort of run down, slide, and he takes out this, or holds aloft this staff and slams that down in front of him, which looks like a withered hand, and the hand faces towards him, just sort of opens, and there's almost like this sucking motion as this energy is just sort of drawn into the hand, and you see Nathim's skin go sallow for a minute. Looks like he ages for the briefest of seconds, and then he springs the staff and points it towards Bothrid, and this energy just shoots out, almost like a greenish ray, and envelops Bothrid in this energy. Some of the wounds on Bothrid begin to heal up, and Nathan then just stands there and sort of flicks his elven hair behind him. Anything else on Nathan's turn?
That'll be it.
Excellent. Cool. In which case, it's then Timiel's go. Timiel has this golden greatsword held aloft, and the first thing that Timiel is going to do, when I find it, where is it? It's in there somewhere. Maybe it's not. No, okay. Okay, so the first thing he's going to do is fly 60 feet straight ahead. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. As he flies, just... He is going to... take an action to swing.
Is he a celestial?
I know. Yep.
10, 19, 28, 30... 31 points of radiant damage, which unfortunately are also doubled. 62 points of... Nice!
As this radiance glows around Timmy, and you can see him sort of grunt against it, just and soars forward. He takes 31 points of damage as this radiance, you can see, almost like drags some of the feathers away. And it's this dark, radiant energy which very much conflicts with the golden radiance that he burns with or glows with. And he is going to fly straight towards Asmodeus. And he is bringing out a new dice for Timiel.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll to hits. The first one is a 27. Not quite enough. The second one is less. So he is just going to streak forward and catches part of the armour and then brings it back around, and this time Asmodeus lifts up the ruby rod and batters away this great sword that Timiel wields. Yeah, that'll be it for Timiel. Vraco's turn.
I like the music, by the way, Dave.
Oh, thank you. Trying to keep it up.
It's top notch again.
Okay, what we doing? Right, so...
While you're thinking about that, because I know he's lurking, I'm going to say hi to my dad, who's popped into the chat, so...
Hey!
Hello.
Oh, noise down with the kids!
I Okay, what we doing? Right. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 30. That'll do.
Okay, he's going to take some radiant damage.
No way. Cool.
Yeah. Well, 10, 13, 15, 16 points of radiant. But
Doubled.
potentially doubled.
Okay.
Oof,
28 points of radiant damage.
Yikes.
No, what am I in? 32 points of radiant damage. I can't do maths.
Okay. You might not do that very often. So. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say he did need to do that one, and anyone who knows that he shouldn't have done, that's fine.
I mean, it's Vraco. He doesn't really care too much.
Yeah, to be fair. So.
Just while you're thinking about this, as Vraco sort of steps forward and runs forward, there's going to be a look of recognition between him and Neathim, and they're just going to sort of nod their heads to each other.
I like it. I had so many ideas, and I am... Oh, yes, I am going to do that. I'm going to legendary that. Okay, so... As he runs forwards, and he feels that radiant energy bite into him, he's going to lift up his holy symbol, or grab it in his hand. As he does, he's then going to speak a word. That word has electric energy around it and bolts straight towards Asmodeus, who's going to who needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Now, is this a divine ability or a magical effect?
It's a cantrip.
A magical effect.
And I'm starting right there with the with the
I
strong
rolled
ones.
2 5s on the dice for that.
Okay.
So with the Constitution, that is going to be a grand total of 24.
Yeah, still saves.
You make it sound like that was bad.
It's a 5 on the fucking dice. It's bad.
You got plus
It's a-
19.
He's got
It's a
plus 19 on
Constitution
Constitution.
19 save. He literally couldn't do it apart from a natural one. Anyway, he still takes...
Yeah.
Does he still take half damage?
Cantrip, probably not.
No, he doesn't. Okay, well... Alright, it was worth a try.
That's fine. You were speaking Word of Radiance, I'm assuming.
I
Though.
was using Word of Radiance, and then it still leaves my bonus action open, so... He will then flick up his Hammer of Cord, and as he then does that, he's then going... He kind of lifts it up and then throws it at him, but doesn't actually ever let go because the shadow of it, in lightning, just flies forwards, as he will now cast a spiritual weapon at something intelligent, like maybe, I don't know, 5th level? Let's go for it.
Boom. 5th level.
So 5th level spiritual weapon next to him there. And it's going to go straight forwards and kind of like a good old, Thor's hammer, smack him in the head, hopefully. With...
Nice.
I have got to roll
Love the flavour.
friggin' high on this. Like 19 or 20. So here we go. It's an 8. It's 19 to hit.
So it's the spiritual weapon, this electric form
Not the
of the
19 I
Hammer
wanted.
of Cord, which you would all very much recognise, by the way, as the same hammer wielded by a certain archdeacon
Nice.
in the town of Moonbright such a while ago. That weapon, the electric form, is just going to beam towards Asmodeus, and again Asmodeus is just going to swing the ruby rod down and slams it down as this hammer just slows to a stop before him.
So
Anything
very
else on
much,
Vraco's turn?
really participating in this battle. At least he now has a spiritual weapon up. So fuck it. That's gonna be it's gonna be all of it. I think. For now. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. We are then going to get back around the top to Asmodeus' turn. So the radiant damage, please.
Yes. 5 and 5. No, 6, 10, 15, 18 points of radiant.
18 points of radiant
That's
damage.
shocking.
36 points of radiant damage. Okay. As that surge of radiance then just again flares. I've had just about enough of this. Slams the ruby rod on the floor one more time. That ruby is going to beam out. And he's going to cast Dispel Magic.
What?
Someone
Reaction, counter spell.
counterspell. Yeah, I was just going to say.
How many counter spells do we just have there? So we'll do one at a time.
Do all of them.
Danny, are you counterspelling this then?
Yeah, but is it above a 3rd level, I assume?
Yes. So
So
I
then
believe
I've got
you
to
have
do
to do
D6
roll a 10
plus
plus
the
the spells level.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll that spell casting, or I believe it's a spell, a check using your spell casting ability modifier.
Right, I'm going to use a lucky point.
Okay.
Why not? Because I'm panicking. Is that better? No. The exact same. 14.
14 is not enough. So we had 2 spells up here, did we not?
Yep, Forbidden and Hallow.
We had
Forbidden deals the damage. Hallow gives the vulnerability.
in which case we
I've
are
got
going to get
the
rid.
Queen's Darkness also has counter spell. Oh no, but I've used all my slots. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Anybody else want to try and counterspell this? Reactions?
Somebody else go on, have a
Try
go.
Continual. I don't know. Bothrid pull it out of his arse.
So in which case,
Everything's gone, including spiritual weapons.
Hallow is
No,
going
it's
to
just
go.
going to be on 1.
Okay.
Hallow is gonna go.
So whichever one it was that deals the or causes the vulnerability, which I believe is Hallow, looking at it,
It is, yeah.
Hallow is now
Yeah.
gone.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm now going to mark this.
At least that was his action.
Forbidden.
I was going to say, to be fair, he was like getting absolutely battered by doubling radiance.
getting-
We
he was
were
getting
all,
fucked by it, yeah.
all
Absolutely.
giving radiance.
So that will be Asmodeus's go. Ander.
That very much is the intelligent move.
Yeah.
So what God would do.
Don't you hate it when like Matt knows what he's doing? I will use bonus action steady aim with my bow to the advantage, and then I will use. I've got some left in the arsenal. I've got some +2 arrows, so I'll use a +2 arrow.
Go for it.
Come on.
Get an natural 20.
Well, I've got a 1 and a 17. So I've got 32 with me +2 arrows to hit.
32
Which is,
will hit.
Yeah. With +2 to that. 11 piercing damage. Sneak attack damage of 23.
Nice.
And then the
And your
D4. 2.
2 points of damage. There we go. This time, Andy, you just turn, fire the arrow off, and as Asmodeus is turned, sort of facing Bothrid in this moment, the arrow just in the back of the head.
How do you want to do this?
You should be so fucking lucky. Good stuff. Anything else on your turn?
Now I've used my bonus action to stay still so I can't move.
Okay. In which case, he's going to use a legendary action, and he is going to cast another spell. And again, this ruby radiance shines out as he casts Dispel Magic again.
He's going to do my head in there with this. It's like, is this worse than levels of exhaustion?
Unless anybody wants to try and counterspell, Forbiddance is now...
I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Gone.
All the time with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that means he can teleport in motherfuckers now.
Yeah, that's his plan.
Better.
Fuck.
Still don't care about anyone else other than him.
The Queen's Darkness.
I will use my Fey presence to try and frighten him. Because I've used all my good spells, man.
Okay.
I've used all my good spells.
That's okay. I'm going to say, as the Queen's Darkness just looks at him and tries to frighten him, Asmodeus' head's just going to cock and look at him. Really?
Oh, you can't be frightened. I assumed you couldn't be charmed,
Immune to
but
being
obviously you can't be frightened. Okay. The Queen's
He can be
Darkness has got
fooled.
some- He can. You gullible bastard.
He can be conned. Anything else on the Queen Darkness's turn?
No, that took a whole action, mate.
His dagger's in the floor, if he wants to go and retrieve it.
Is it to call it back a full action?
You literally go pick
It's
it
not a
up.
packed weapon.
Ooh, that's a very good
That is a very
question.
good question, actually.
Believe that should be packed weapon. I thought that was a bonus action, but I can't remember.
I don't even know.
So as an action, I can create a packed weapon in my hand.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
about calling it back.
we will...
I'm gonna call it a bonus action, and the same would apply to you, Dave.
Cool.
I'll just call
I'm
it
just going
dagger
to lock
back then.
Timiel's wrath out of the way. No.
So
Just keep chucking it at him.
this poison dagger just materializes in the Queen's Darkness's hand again and just spins it around. Anything else?
No, because all my bonus actions are spells that, well, I'm not high enough to do anything because we can't do anything for our third level spell, can we? So we found that out last week.
Okay, in which case? Who? Kirik, make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
No. That's a 19.
A 19 is not going to be enough, as Asmodeus just points a hand, in fact points the rod towards you, and
Have you got
this
Bardic Inspiration?
green blackish cloud is just going to smother
I
you,
do.
and he is going to cast...
You do.
Go on.
D8? D10?
Yep, D8. I need to level up one more time to get a D10.
Yeah. No.
Nah, it wouldn't make it. I rolled an 8, but that's 27?
So close.
You get to keep it though because it failed.
I do still to keep it.
So you just still get to keep it. You
27.
are going to take a lot of damage.
Okay.
As he casts Harm,
Oh.
you are going to take
Jesus, yeah, that's-
44 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, you rolled badly.
Yeah, I did. There was pretty much just, what was that? A 2, a 3, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 2, a 5, a 2, a 6, a 1, a 2, a 3,
Yeah.
a 4, and a 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finish.
Wow.
I have that
That was a
spell,
lot
so
of
I know how
dice.
bad that is.
Yeah.
It's like 10d10,
That's
I
annoying, that
think,
one.
or something like that.
14 d10.
14d10.
Fuck
That's it.
me.
44, was it?
44 points of necrotic damage.
Well, I need a concentration check, and I need to beat a 22.
No pressure.
I rolled a 14. I have advantage. I rolled a 20, so no.
Oh,
No. So that is...
Bardic Inspiration, 26.
oh, that's a
There
good
you go.
use of bardic inspiration.
It's gone.
Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Oh, what were you
So the
keeping up
bardic
then?
inspiration is gone, but
Sunbeam.
Sunbeam is still up.
Sunbeam. Yes, no, we want that.
Excellent. So if that's the end of the Queen's Darkness's go, and that legendary action, which is the second one, Kirik. I need a pen.
Yeah, I mean, he took
Panic
all
mode.
my toys away.
Couldn't let you have it forever, mate.
I mean, you could have.
But
You
he
chose
had-
not to let us have
He
it.
had a whole action removed, and
Yeah.
legendary actions removed to do that. We are one round on.
Also, that those attacks were like an extra person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kirik, in this moment.
Has anyone actually hit him with necrotic damage, by the way?
No one has
Now I
done
dare, in
that
case it
yet.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah, same.
But I was considering it.
Just don't think it will.
I am going to. He's going to succeed that. He's going to succeed it. Just no point. Well, first things first, I'm going to attack with my spiritual weapon. 23, so it doesn't hit. Oh, 24 doesn't hit. Oh man, yeah, rough. I am just going to attack with my Sunbeam. So Constitution saving throw from him. Please.
A lot. It's like 37.
That's yeah, that makes it. 68. 1, 2, 3, 10, 14, 14, 28 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, nice.
Reduced to
Kirik, could you
14.
lift your hand up? Reduced to 14.
Yep.
Well,
Because he succeeded.
Why reduced? Ah, yeah. So, okay, as you lift your hand up, and this sunbeam burns out, where he sort of ducks out the way, the sunbeam just scorches across his face, and he's going to take 28 points of radiant damage.
He's vulnerable already.
Oh,
So, what?
Interesting.
Tell me more.
He took full damage, but succeeded the save, so he's vulnerable to.
He's vulnerable to radiant damage.
the only damage I cannot do.
That
think-
will be the end of my turn.
I think the term is keep him busy.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's going to be it. Thank you very much.
Okay, he is not happy with that in the slightest. So he's going to turn to you, and his gaze is going to fall on you. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please, at advantage.
Oh boy, come on. I'm good at these, supposedly. That is a 30.
I was going to say, the suspense is killing me.
Okay. As you sort of feel this heat rising up and around you, there is that dark, radiant glow that just shines around you. And he's just going to look. She is next. Theogodin's turn this time then. Theogodin is still got Shadow of Moil on him, which I need to make sure we are concentrating on. I'm going to shrink that down to about there. I'm going to drop that on Theogodin. Theogodin is then... Of course I didn't attach it like a moron. Come on. Attach. Thank you. So he is going to move 5 feet to there, and he is going to take out that frozen dagger, which I believed he retrieved, and is going to attempt to stab Asmodeus with it. So come on, natural 20. And I just didn't even roll that down the actual dice tower, it rolled off the top. 7. 15 misses, so he's just gonna and the dagger just catches on the edge. Bonus actions. He's going to take a cunning action to disengage. He's gonna move back 5. 10.
Yeah.
Because Theogodin's not that much of an idiot. Cool. As Theogodin then tries to stab, Asmodeus is going to turn, and his gaze is going to fall on... in fact... No, he's not. He's going to use 2 legendary actions. And these 9 portals
No.
are going to appear.
Nope.
Sorry, 8 portals are going to appear.
Still no.
So...
Oh no, the stream cut. Bye.
So, I am just going to populate them with whatever token I've got right now. And we are just going to go... No, not that big. That was a bad token to pick. Not
Why has he
one.
got his cock out?
One,
I like
2.
to think like that is exactly the first thing that Ander notices when demons are summoned to the battlefield.
4, 5, 6,
Oh my god.
My god, that is a huge...
7, 8. So, yes, these 8 portals, fiery portals, are just going to... And out steps forward 8 differing devils. I'm not really bothered about what they look like right now, but he's just summoned 8 devils. I am very quickly going to go and search for them, because apparently I didn't do that. So, bear with me just a second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh boy.
I'm
Yeah,
not
that'd be
happy.
good.
Do we need to do something
You're not
about
happy.
that stuff?
I have a stupid idea.
I want you to do it.
I love,
We love
those
those, yeah.
types of ideas.
I'll do it then. It's not an Ander idea, it's a Queen's Darkness idea.
Oh.
But Ander also has a
I wondered what you... Yeah, I wonder what you thought the response was going to be to that. Like, consistently, this party has been,
Oh.
I have a stupid idea,
no,
great, do it.
Yeah, it's like we haven't even asked. Just do it. Especially
Okay,
today.
these creatures are going to be large, though, so
No,
maybe I should have stuck with the original one.
no.
They don't need to be, man. It's okay.
You know what?
They
Like,
do.
Just, you know,
What do they
Small.
look like? Bebop and Rocksteady from Teenage
and
Mutant
drowning
Ninja
in
Turtles?
the lock of Vesemir would be wonderful.
Cool. Did I miss any? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Apparently I did miss one. It's sat right there.
Yeah.
8. Cool. Let's label these very quickly. A. B. C. D.
Did just trick or treating.
Excellent. They are not going to take their go until the end of Asmodeus' turn, though.
Nice.
So even though they've been summoned, that will be 2 legendary actions, and Dargon's go.
Fuck him up.
Does Dargon notice how difficult it is to now hit him, and why?
Oh yeah. Well, you've all seen the change.
Yeah.
His rod has reappeared.
That's what she said.
Go through the menopause, is he?
And so his rod's reappeared. And yes, he burns with this flame-like radiance, and you can... what are you trying to figure out?
Is it a tangible thing that I can destroy with a sword? That is what Dargon is trying to think about.
You want to see if you can destroy the rod?
Yeah.
Make me maybe a straight intelligence check, please.
Okay. Yeah. 18.
18. You're not 100% sure, but you've seen it dispelled. It's magical, definitely. But you have a very powerful weapon in your midst.
Of course it is. It's been really difficult to hit him, so I'm going to take a swipe at the staff.
Okay,
Yes.
take a swipe at the staff, please.
$31 to hit.
31's going to hit.
Okay. Now, I don't know what damage I'm doing. I'm guessing it's normal. So that is 15 points of slashing, and then presumably 1d10, just because it's a standard thing.
Yep.
So then that is going to be 6 points of radiant on top of that.
Okay.
Oh, there's so many turns these guys are going to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, no good.
So, first of all, did I feel it was doing anything? Like, not just bounce. I felt what that invulnerability dome did, and just like that was just bouncing off. So am I like?
So as Timiel's Wrath connects, you feel the slashing damage. Like it's almost like the blade itself just bounces off, doing nothing. The radiant damage, however, seems to diminish the glow on that staff slightly.
Okay, yeah. I am gonna feel like Dargon's gonna feel like, as much as he felt something happen there. Okay, this is what he's gonna do. He's just gonna shout out, "Everyone, destroy that fucking gem! Do it now, and hit it hard!" And he's gonna go back towards Asmodeus with 2 more swings. Then, please.
Okay.
And he's going to use a fainting attack. So that is going to give him advantage on this next roll. For a 30 to hit.
30 is going to hit just.
Good lord. Right. Roll a 16. Oh, ridiculous. Can't wait for that to go back down. Okay, sorry, right, okay. This is then going to be the slashing damage is 15 points of slashing. $19 points of radiant.
Cool, so again, Dargon, you just slice across. Because you're aiming all of these at his sort of head. And
Well,
he's
okay,
just
so
got
yeah, no,
multiple
okay,
slashes and scratches.
Okay, I was going to say, as I move towards the
I
staff...
suppose if you went down to the rod, this one would be the arm, actually.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to say, that one's going to be the arm, and then I'm also going to do... Then the next one is going to be a normal attack. Oh, yes! You fucking... Yes! Sorry, I was quite happy about that.
Hell yeah.
That's a
No
natural
shit.
20. That was a natural
20, baby.
Oh, here we go. Oh, sorry. Hang on. The best thing to ever do. When... Oh my god, as a slasher, when you score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature, you grievously wound it. Until the start of its next turn, the target has a disadvantage on all attack rolls. Furthermore,
Until the start of your next turn.
yes.
Okay.
And what's my other one called? It's in here somewhere. The maneuver I can add after I hit, which is... Oh, it's the one that's not on here, which is called, forgive me guys, Precision Strike. That's the one, or Precision Attack, whichever. So I will use my last superiority die on that. Because I can add that after I know I've hit. Right, with that.
It's the last superiority die.
It is.
Which I believe no more maneuvers.
Well, that's it. Okay, that is then. That was absolutely clutch there. So I need to double the damage die. So that is 30 points of slashing damage.
30 points of slashing damage.
And then 3d10, then getting doubled, coming your way, is then going to be a 18 doubled to 36. Points of radius.
This is vulnerable.
Nice.
Oh,
72.
72?
that I'm so happy with. You fighter!
Yes.
You fighter!
Asmodeus is now bloodied.
Right, here we go. No, actually, I can't do that. I can't do that at all. No, I've done one attack on the staff and 2 on
You
him.
missed, yeah. Yes.
No, I have actually hit. Did I? No, I've hit all 3, haven't I?
No, I think so. I've lost
I've
track,
hit all
to be honest,
3,
mate.
but one of them was on the staff, 2 of them were against him.
Right.
And I don't have a bonus action I think is worthy of me at the moment. So that's going to be Magor.
Cool. Okay. Asmodeus then is going to lift the rod. Brings it down, but brings this down slowly and takes a knee. And this globe is going to begin to form around him.
Oh, fuck off with that.
As his eyes close.
He's going to revolve again.
Not necessarily
Nathan's going to cast a
evolving.
spell.
Ooh. Roll me a spellcasting ability check then, please.
Does he recognize the level of the spell being a 28 intelligence wizard?
Make me an Arcana check, please.
Okay. Oh boy, Arcana.
Yeah, plus 11.
Plus 11 to it. Oh, which dice for Nathan? Roll this one. No, I don't trust this dice.
I love it. Nope, don't trust it.
23.
23. while he doesn't recognise the way it's cast, he recognises the very familiar effects that it causes. And yes, he does then holds the staff forward and tries to counterspell. So roll me that, please.
I would argue if he recognizes the level of the spell, he'll just upscale counterspell to that level.
Okay, in which case it is a 9th level spell.
Morning,
Counts as a 9th level spell.
Holy fuck!
Wow. Yeah, he'll do it. Okay.
No way.
9th level counterspell.
And
Okay.
as a reaction,
I'm buzzing.
Reaction.
Asmodeus is going to counterspell the counterspell.
Wow.
Oh,
Temporal
suck it,
Shunt
dude.
from Kirik.
Now, technically,
Smells like
Asmodeus
enough.
has to roll for his counterspell anyway.
Okay.
My
You can
reaction
only
occurs
cast it at a
before.
certain level. Yep, so go for it. So Temporal Shunt.
It's a... Oh, he's going to make it. He's absolutely... It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I'm such a fidget
Yeah.
tonight. It's ridiculous.
That is a 36 to save.
Yeah, he makes it. This is the spell.
Okay. Now.
Who would win? 2 servants of the Raven Queen or a god?
So, yes, he's going to have to roll for the counter spell, see if he can counter Nathan's spell.
Get a roll of 1.
Ooh. Rolled a 5 on the dice.
Plus.
However, spellcasting ability check.
Yeah, so probably charisma, I'm assuming.
And it's just plus that modifier, isn't it? If I remember
Yep.
rightly. That is a 15.
He fails.
So that globe, as he goes to form it, sort of tries to counterspell the counterspell, and the surge of the Raven Queen just smashes through.
I'm sorry. We know what this is.
Oh, Matt. I can't
It's one of
bear
them.
it.
Nope! That was a Raven Queen nope there.
That was a Raven Queen.
Okay. In which case, Bothrid then is going to, in that moment, just step forward and twice lash out recklessly with the whip. So the first one is a miss. Whoa, hang on. Let's roll again. Yep, that's a miss. Second one is a miss as well. These two just snap the floor around him. Asmodeus is out of legendary actions. Nathan's go.
I mean,
For this round.
Yeah, I know. Still,
um,
it's a smidge of freedom.
Ooh. Nathan is going to cast a... He's going to cast an 8th level banishment.
On.
5 of the demons,
Love it.
because that's what you get. 8th level
Nice.
banishment is 5 of them. So that's a charisma saving throw.
That's just going to be A through E.
Charisma saving throw then. So
Actually, maybe the one next to it, maybe.
they do have magical resistance, so this is at advantage. So we're just going to do, yeah, A, B, C, D, and E, basically, just to make this simple. So, A.
Double check.
bounce
I
down.
think Nathan.
Oh, fucking hell, stay in the tower.
If I'm honest,
So,
he's right next to him.
that's... charisma saving throw, you say?
Correct.
14 for A.
He's gone.
See that?
Yeah.
You got to skip B and do F now. I think for Nathan.
Yeah.
15 for
Fails.
whatever the next one is. Do you say D?
Yeah, let's say it's the 5 to the east of Asmodeus.
I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on here,
Yeah,
and then we'll figure out which 5 it is.
That's a good idea, yeah.
So, third one,
1 and 2 are gone.
going to be the fucking same again. That is an 18 that time.
It's still gone. DC is 19.
We're on D&E now. Come on.
24,
Yeah.
Stays here.
and then the last one is going to save. That was an 18 on the die, which is a 25.
That was brilliant.
3 out of 5.
So,
H, F, and G.
so what did we say? We said A, F, and G, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Let's
Whoops.
go with that.
I just need to refresh Owlbear because it's just died on me.
That's right.
There we go. So, A, F, G. Gone.
Nathan is now concentrating on that.
He is.
That's for
Hence
a
the
minute.
fact we wanted to get rid
I
of F.
shouldn't
because
have
if
done
we
that. I should have done that a
took-
different way. I should have gone hide,
Ah, yeah.
C, V.
Yeah.
That was very useful.
Hide. Hide. There we go. So those 3 are gone. Anything else on Nathan's turn?
Yeah, he's running the fuck out of there. Let's say he goes... He's got 30 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he's going to go like 10 feet northeast of the Queen's Darkness. Exactly northeast. Yeah, there.
Okay. So
He doesn't need to be
concentrating
close.
on that.
He's got spell sniper. He can be fucking miles away.
Excellent. In that moment, then, anything else on Nathan's go? Or is that Nathan's turn done?
No, that is going to be his turn.
Okay. Timiel then is going to swing with
Come on.
the great sword. For a first one being dog shit, natural 1. Second one being equally shit for a 17.
We've got Timmy on
Timmy on
cleaning
cleaning
duty
duties
for the other demons. Devils. Let's put them on clean up.
So, yeah, Timiel's gonna leave it at that. Pretty fucking useless. And Reiko.
Okay, dokay. Well, bonus action then, spiritual weapon, if that's alright. Not going to do that well, I'm going to guess, but we shall see. So, just bear with me while I just double check what that was. It was a plus 11. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Different dice as well, nice. Okay, so that was cast at 5th level, which is there. So I'm just checking. Spiritual weapon is 2d8 plus 5. So, thank you, Reiko. 2d8. Do you know what? You can have the 2 blue die. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Nice. So that will be double damage on that one. So that is 13, 26 plus... so 31 points of... Is that force damage? Yeah, force damage.
31 points of force damage in total.
Now, spiritual
Is that-
weapon's not concentrating, is it?
It is not.
Spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell.
And it is bonus action just to use it to hit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So then, and sorry, Matt, can you tick off the fact that he's used a 5th level spell there.
Of course,
Apologies,
I can.
can't. So I'm then going to use another. Okay, I can't do that one. Sorry, I thought I had a plan here. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to do it anyway then. So, because I did have that plan, and it is Call Lightning at also 5th level. I'm going to
5th level.
cast that. Now, this is a 60-foot radius, 10-foot tall cylinder, centered on a point within 120 feet from Vraco. And I think it's going to... Did you say Timiel is flying?
Timiel is... no, he just flew forward. So he just used his wings to surge forward 60 feet.
Alright. Sorry, Timiel. I'm going to try and capture Asmodeus, B, C, and Timiel. I don't want to hit Timiel, but, you know...
So, you choose a point you can see under the cloud. So this takes a 60-foot cylinder above them.
Yep.
It's within 5 feet of the point that you choose now.
You are.
So, if you continue to read the spell, you form this storm cloud within 120 feet around you that is 60 foot in sort of diameter, if you like, or a 60 foot cylinder.
Yeah.
So 60 foot diameter circle above your head, basically.
Yeah.
And lightning begins to crackle. You choose a point now, and a lightning bolt is going to surge down, and it's anything within 5 feet at that point that is going to have to make the save.
Right, so if I did between C and Asmodeus, then yeah?
Nice.
Yeah, if you choose that point, there's going to have to be 2 Constitution saving throws, or Dexterity saving throws.
Dexterity saving throws, yes.
So let's do C first, shall we?
Yes, let's see.
16.
Fails. So that is 5th level. So at 5th level, Call Lightning. So that is then...
And Asmodeus' dexterity is shit. That's a grand total of 21.
Still succeeds. But I believe still takes half.
Half.
Yes. So... I'm going to roll that on my sheet. That is going to be... wasn't the best roll, but 22 points of lightning damage to... any that failed, half that for those who succeeded.
So 11 points of lightning damage to Asmodeus. Read the character sheet, Dave.
Remind me of the bit that I need to look for.
You've just dealt lightning damage with Vraco.
And that means that is it the divine?
So you want...
What's it?
You can use Wrath of the Storm if you wanted to.
Is it Wrath of the Storm or is it the Destructive Wrath? Which one?
It's the Destructive Wrath, sorry. It was one of the two.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll use that one.
Or there's Thunderous Strike. Whenever you deal lightning damage to a... sorry, that's not going to count for Asmodeus, but will count for C. Whenever you deal lightning damage to a large or smaller creature, you can also push it 10 feet away from you if you wanted to.
Cool.
So that doesn't cost you anything.
Can I do that along with Destructive Wrath?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, push C 10 feet away, but also I will tick off a Divine Channel Divinity, and I will deal maximum damage. So that's maximum damage. 50 points of lightning.
50 points of lightning. So, how much did we say originally?
22.
22, so that's going to be an extra 27 points of damage there.
28.
And is that halved from the save?
Half of the save for 25 to Asmodeus. which will be an extra
Fine, just making sure I
14.
do that. And then C took the grand total of... Total of 50 points of damage. Cool.
Oh, like that. Now, so Vraco is concentrating on it.
Yes, he is. All the concentration spells out tonight,
Yeah.
folks.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on Vraco's turn?
I'm just double checking we're not in stormy conditions, are we? Because we didn't say we were, so
No.
that's not an extra
No.
D10 there. And can I just confirm that this is now I can pick a different point within...
Within that 60-foot sphere, so I can put a 60-foot sphere around if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool actually. And check that. We'll check that in a minute. But yeah, okay, I think that'll be it because I've used bonus action and that. 5, 10.
Yeah, that one's a bit of a dodgy one. Let's do this one instead. So, what's that? 40, 60. And you wanted it about there, yeah?
Yeah. Well, now I can see that I could
Yeah.
catch H as well, so that would be nice. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, and then just going to
So
double check.
that's the storm cloud above you.
Use my bonus action, so yeah, I'm good. That's it.
Cool. Excellent. And as that round ends then, because I don't know about anybody else, but I really, really need a break. So we are going to take a quick 5-minute break and then we'll be straight back into it. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you get yourself a drink, stretch off, settle in. Let's see where this goes. We'll be back in a few. Heyo.
Hello.
It's that warm. I've ditched the cardigan that I had on. Had on. So, thank you all for sticking with us. We desperately needed that break, but we are going to get straight back into it. My only final thing to say to everyone is thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. Follow, subscribe, whatever you're doing, Twitch, YouTube, all of that stuff. Hit the bell, leave a rating. Just go for it. Support. Thank you very much. We love you all.
Thank you.
Back into it.
Matt just told the
Straight.
audience to touch their bells, just to put that out there.
Yeah. Anyway, straight into then the top of the round with Asmodeus, having just dodged that lightning bolt that comes down. You're all getting very, very irritating. And he is going to lift the ruby rod up, and the sky is going to go red.
No.
Enough! Slams the rod down, and 4 rocks are just gonna
No.
crash
No.
into the ground. Quite literal rocks form as he is gonna cast Meteor Sword.
Roll form. Everyone.
Counter spell from Nathan. No.
Again.
No. No.
No.
No.
Okay, go for it.
He has to roll. He's going to cast a third.
He's gonna cast it a third. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because that I can't cast that again. 22.
22 is almost enough, but we will use another reaction to counterspell the counterspell.
Okay.
So you cast that at 3rd level, yeah?
Yep.
In which case your counterspell fizzles out as Asmodeus brings that staff down, senses Nathan, no, clicks, and these rocks just...
He shot a bullet with a
And I
bullet.
believe that calls for a map change.
Oh, he's got it already.
I'm just hoping
We're
it
going to fight in a
works.
crater now. Oh, good. That's not a meteor shower. That's the thing that killed the dinosaurs, man. Size of that bloody thing.
So there we go. So I just need to double check this. And yes, I've placed the meteors in certain areas, but of course you're going to get affected by this spell.
I mean,
Look.
So yeah, just
Big portobello mushrooms all over the place.
I mean, it's a very nice map. I just hope that it wasn't us in the middle of it.
Yeah.
cool.
Wish I had my snacks while watching someone else.
So I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws, please.
This is going to be so bad. So bad.
All I will say, Danny, is evasion. All right.
Yep.
So we're going to do this. We're going to do this one at a time because there's a lot to unpack. So hang on. Let me just work this out. Right.
I'll remind everyone it's a saving throw. Therefore, everyone on all your technically gets advantage on it.
Yeah.
Advantage. Yeah.
Fuck for that.
Apart from
Because Queen's Blackness roll shite.
I was going to say yeah.
Oh, 25.
So that's that one, and I can't
Yes.
see this spell for looking.
Whack it out. I'm happy with mine. If it doesn't save, Matt, it's a fucking worse. It's bullshit.
Okay then. Well, we will start with yourself, Ander. Your save, please.
30.
30 to save is definitely enough. So you are going to take
No damage because of evasion.
Are you
No
going to take
damage
no
because
damage
of
from a
evasion.
meteor swarm?
Absolutely, mother trucker.
Dick.
So as these meteors and somehow just almost... In fact, no, describe to me how you dodge these meteors and these fireballs as they come streaking from the sky.
So, because of my ridiculous peripheral vision and sort of perception now, because of the circle of IU, I sort of see them come in slow-mo Matrix style. So I'll sort of, as they land, you know if an elevator falls, you jump just before it hits the ground. As it lands and the waves come, I ride them. I sort of ride the ground waves or just jump and the waves go underneath me so it doesn't even impact me. Old jelly legs.
So I'm going to say, in this almost anime moment, you jump up as the impact hits. And then as rocks fly up into the ground, you step on them and just flip and jump. And then land on your feet. Superhero landing as all the rocks land. Taking 0 damage. Roll for the Queen's Darkness for me.
He got 25.
When Thanos throws a moon and Spider-Man is just avoiding everything?
Yeah.
That is Ander right now.
That's Ander right now, yeah, absolutely. So the Queen's
25
Darkness,
for the
dexterity
Queen's
saving throw,
Darkness.
please. 25 is not enough.
Oh, that was a
So he's going to take 75 points of fire damage.
Morning vigor.
And 87 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh, shit.
leaving him on a grand total of 25 hit points.
Oh my.
Kirik.
Kirik rolled an 18.
It's curtains.
Kirik rolled an 18, which is not enough, so you're going to take 75 points of fire damage and 87 points of bludgeoning damage. You are going to...
Kirik comes back.
So
Comes
one
back
hit
up with relentless endurance.
Nice. You've also got Death Ward on, so I'm not sure which one you'd use first.
The rules are unclear, so
I'm going to allow you to choose.
good. I'll take relentless endurance first then.
Okay, Relentless Endurance.
Oh, shit.
Theo Godden, then, is also a rogue. But, from what I can see, does not
level.
have evasion.
You've got to be 8th level.
I like the fact
think,
that-
or 7th level for evasion.
I like the fact that D&D Beyond only allows you to take damage up to 100. You can't take more than that. So, sorry, Matt. I guess I just didn't take that.
This is why you do it separately. So Theogon's deck save then is going to be wrong dice. That one. 19.
This is going to end badly for everyone.
5.
Just
And
I'm watching
87.
everybody's bones shatter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kirik has to roll a concentration check.
Yes, he does.
Is there any point?
Natural 20 is the only one.
Rolled a 19. No, a 29, but that definitely doesn't save.
Ooh. Theogon's going to use his Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh.
And he gets a 1. Still fucked. So keeps his Bardic Inspiration, except for the fact that he is now unconscious.
Ah.
Arthur's got Bardic Inspiration too, and it will get half damage, so he'll be fine.
Ish.
So that's
Is my guess.
Theogodin.
Why weren't
Dargon,
you flying, Dave? You're flying, Dave. You won't get the.
you are
you will.
flying,
Yeah.
but
Still get hit
Yeah,
by a
these
meteor.
I was going to say these are meteors. There's no advantage or disadvantage on that one.
I was trying to help.
I wasn't going to succeed anyway without a natural 20. By the sounds of it, 18's my best.
18 is your best, which is not enough. So you're going to take 75 points of fire damage, 87 points of bludgeoning damage.
Such a mean spell.
And what did you say? 85.
87 points of bludgeoning
87.
damage.
Okay. I mean, for shits and giggles, I am going to Stone's Endurance that bad boy. So that is 9 points back to me. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Whoop-de-fucking-do, Basil.
Okay.
So that's Dargon. Bothrid then, who is raging. I don't think that gives him advantage on dexterity saving throws. No. Advantage on dex saving throws that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Come on then, Bothrid.
Get in there, Bufford.
Because he can see these meteors coming. That's a good save on the first one. But I still don't think he's going to make it because his dex is shit. That is a grand total of an 18. So he's going to take half damage from everything. He's resistant to fire anyway. So 75, 76. That's going to be 35, 38 points of fire damage. And then 87, that'll be 44 points of bludgeoning damage.
Just double checking that everyone who had Holy Aura did roll with advantage on these saving throws, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, Bothrid had advantage anyway, so you can't get double advantage.
Which I will roll for.
Theo would have got
lose.
advantage. So just to double check, nope, still fucked it.
Yeah. Holy Aura's
So
gone.
that's Theogodin, that's Bothrid. Nathan, please.
That's bad. Oh, Nathan rolled a 5. He's gone.
He gone.
Yeah, as these meteors... Nathan is almost gone, also gone, so his concentration is gone. Trying to remember what he was concentrating on.
He is. I'm pretty sure he's knocked out. Just straight up.
Oh yeah, he's out. He's got 150 hit points. So he's gone.
He's got 135 currently because he took some.
In which case,
so,
he's definitely out.
He's definitely gone.
Not to be a rules lawyer on that one. Has he just taken more damage in one hit than more than his HP?
He hasn't.
No.
Because the damage
It has
is also.
to be double your maximum. Yeah.
And the damage is
Because
also
they're
separate.
Because they're separate. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you had to take like 300 damage.
He would have had to take like 300 damage from one hit to die outright there.
Okay, right. I thought it was
Timiel,
just like
then.
if he hits 150, you know.
No.
Timiel's dex save is also garbage and doesn't get advantage.
He's got fucking wings. How is he not dexterous?
I've got wings, I'm not dexterous.
You're also wearing
Advantage
half
against
of the
spells
gold
and
in
magical
all of Nialin.
effect. But his sword does flare and gives him advantage. That's amazing.
What are these damages, by the way? 65 and...
Fire 75 and 87. Yeah, Timiel's going to take all of that as well.
Bloody hell.
This is quite bad.
Surely all the devils are dead.
Do you want some more bad news?
No.
Go on.
Nathan's knocked unconscious.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's no longer concentrating on banishment.
Yeah.
You mean these buggers?
Yeah.
Which we weren't going. I was going to have appear afterwards because they technically not in a meteor swarm.
Nope.
So, and then Vraco, please, Dave.
It's a grand total of 8.
I think
So
Thunderstorm's
Vraco's going to
gone
take
away from
75 points of bludgeoning damage and 87 points of fire damage,
You are
The way
correct.
round.
Also on...
leaving
so
him with a grand total of 20 hit points.
Oh, yeah. So that was...
And he needs to make a concentration check as well, please.
How many times can we kill Vraco? Poor old soul.
We are
rolled out.
about to find out.
Yeah, I mean, 21. Sorry.
So that's not going to do it. Oh, okay. Apparently I attached that to the wrong thing. So we're going to reattach that to Vraco. And we're going to get rid of that. Put that there. So the Queen's Darkness was also bloodied, wasn't he?
He's on 25 hit points, yeah, he's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then that
Pretty bad.
swirling lightning thing is gone.
So that's gone. Now
My-
for my devils.
I'm no longer concentrating and Holy Aura has gone.
Okay.
The tide's pretty much turned a little bit. A lot.
Yeah, well, he has done
That's
this
what
after
nine-
we've bloodied him. I mean, again,
That's
Fair
that's
play.
what 9th level spells will do.
We bloodied
Kirik,
him,
are
he
you still
killed half of us.
concentrating?
Oh no, my concentration was
No.
gone. Well gone.
Cool. Yes, well, it would have done because technically you kind of dropped and then didn't. So the devils then are potentially dead.
forgive me, but does Asmodeus also take this as well?
Getting there.
Ooh,
Okay,
we can't
he's
see
gone.
them.
See? Yep. See, he's gone.
It was a bit of an all or nothing move from him, though, wasn't it? So he's obviously on the ropes.
D's gone.
Good.
I think E is also gone, unless it rolls a nat, which it... Ooh, what was that? No, still not enough. No, not enough. E's gone. And H. H is gone as well. However, in that moment, as Neathim and Theogodon both fall to the floor as these meteors crash, G is going to appear, F is going to appear, and A is going to reappear. Asmodeus then, as his saving throw for his own spell.
I hope you don't make it. He's not going to take any fire damage, though, is he? Surely not.
Dexterity saving throws.
Ah, the classic have to beat your own DC.
That jumped out. Doesn't beat his own DC. With a 21. So he is going to take 75 points. Sorry, 87 points of bludgeoning damage.
I mean, I only say
And
this.
0
Can
fire
he
damage.
choose to succeed?
Yes, he can. Thank you very much. That's a legendary resistance.
Knocked one
chopped off.
out. Well,
Thank you for helping me out there, sir.
Well, again,
didn't.
it's to help us out. He's knocked one out, so, you know, spaffed all over the floor.
Knock one out.
He's knocked one out.
Just casually knock one out as you're all dying. You got very excited. So there we go. That
Sounds
will
something.
be Asmodeus's turn.
That was a bit of rubbish. Gee.
what a turn.
As these meteors land, and then it is the devil's
Oh,
turn.
come on.
Oh, fuck off,
Yeah.
man. I was there thinking, oh, it's my go now, I can do something.
He did say last turn that they
I
wanted to
did.
react until zero.
5, 10 to there, as A is going to run up and he's going to make a multi-attack against Timiel. So that it's going to be 2 attacks with the claws. So let me just remind myself of Timiel's armor class, which I believe is pretty fucking high. Yeah, Timiel's got an armor class of 21. So these
mate.
attacks need to beat a 21.
F
So,
is frightening me right now.
first attack fails. Second attack
It's Nathan, I'm worried
fails.
about G.
Sting attack also fails with an unnatural 20, so A does not hit Timiel at all. F then is going to... F's got reach. So we're going to have 1 attack against Kirik, 1 attack against the darkness, and 1 attack against Reiko.
No, bollocks.
So, Kirik, coming at you, is a 25 to hit.
I'll use my reaction to put some feathers around myself and around Asmodeus.
Nice.
I will
So
use
this
my
is
rune.
going to be... Yes, this is going to be a grand total of 10 points of slashing damage, which you do not take, and instead deflect
Yep.
across to Asmodeus. As there is just this flash of a raven's feather, and straight down across the face there is now this gash in Asmodeus' face. Where were we at? Then, sorry, the next one was against Reiko,
I mean, it
which is going to miss. It's a 10.
fucking brilliant. Love it. Thank you.
And then the final attack against the Queen's Darkness is probably going to hit with a 26.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, and that's the tail as it whips around. Dave, you were trying to say something. Sorry, mate.
No, it's fine. I was going to make a joke about I wanted it to come 5 feet towards me, but it's all good.
So that to the Queen's Darkness is going to be 15, 19 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 6 health
Queen's
left.
Darkness. 19 points of piercing damage. And 6 points left. Okay, yeah, there's no way he is not surviving this. So as the tail comes around and strikes at the Queen's Darkness, you notice that there is this sphere of darkness, and you, Ander, feel the fey presence of the Queen of Air and Darkness as she just goes, no. And she is going to take the Queen's Darkness.
Bastard. That's ruined my plan.
So that will be all 3 of those devils then. And then it is Andy, you'll go.
You really ruined my plan with that, Matt. But I can do half my plan. So I will use bonus action, steady aim. I will shoot a +2 arrow at the hand holding the rod. with the intention of making him
Okay.
drop it.
Okay.
Come on. Ever needed a 20. It's not bad, you know. It's a 34 to hit.
34 will hit.
With 13 piercing damage, sneak attack damage of 20, and a +4, a d4 of 1.
Excellent. So you just take that moment to, and as Asmodeus, that's a really difficult bit to say. So while Asmodeus is then bringing that staff down and calling the meteors down, just stands there laughing maniacally. This arrow just blossoms in his hand, and you can see his grip sort of loosen slightly, but he reaffirms his grip on that rod.
God damn it!
Anything else on your turn?
No, I can't move. I've used my bonus action. I've shot an arrow. I am spent.
Okay. In which case there is going to be a legendary action, and Asmodeus is going to turn his gaze at you. You didn't burn, but now you're going to. I need a wisdom saving throw, please. With advantage.
And a d4.
And the d4. I'll use my last lucky point. So I get to roll 3 times. Oh, fuck off, man. There's no point using the d4, but I will. The highest I got out of all that was 12.
22 points of fire damage as flames just roar up over your body.
I can't uncanny dodge.
I believe that's the first bit of damage that Anders taken, isn't it?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah. 22 points, did you say?
22 points of fire damage.
I told you, mate, staying far away behind the rock is a right strategy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Unbelievable.
So then it is Kirik's go.
Well, after that, Kirik's gonna almost fall to one knee. He sees Nathan, he sees Theo Gordon, so he is going to move 5 feet towards F. And could you please show me how far away I am from Timil with that?
Yeah.
I think it's more than 30 feet, but...
It's just 30 feet.
Amazing. I will grab onto the shield as tight as I can, Captain America moment, put on, strapping it up, and I will use the ability of Mask of the Matron as the spectral mask just forms on Kirik's face as my
Nice.
bonus action.
Cool. Do you want to describe that for our friends at home?
Yes,
Or are you keeping
Mask of the
secrets?
Matron just shines light within 10 feet of me, I believe. And that means that I have some advantages on some checks. 10-foot radius, bright light in 10-foot radius, but Fiend and Undead with the mask ghostly light make attack rolls against me with disadvantage.
Yes.
And as my action, the mask is going to pulse with energy and it's going to expand. And I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope on everyone within 30 feet of me.
Oh, boyo.
There we go.
Well, that's not me, though, is it?
I do believe that is healing at max. Is that right?
Beacon of Hope, for the duration, each target has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
So there you go. There's
Advantage
Beacon
on
of
death
Hope.
saving throws, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Excellent.
That is
Anything
a
else
very
on your
good
turn,
start.
Kirik?
It's my action, it's my bonus action. That is me.
Asmodeus is then going to look around at the battlefield. You thought you could win against me? No. No. Not in this place. Not where I am God. That's going to be his legendary action. He's not going to do anything else with it. He's just going to taunt you all. Theogodin is going to make a death saving throw. Does so with advantage anyway.
Nice.
Ah, nice. Natural 20, come on.
Theo
14.
isn't considered undead, is he? He's not, is he?
He's not.
Borderline, but no.
If a spell has no effect on an undead, that means he's okay.
So if a spell was to affect an undead, that we ruled this right at the beginning with the Hallow and Forbidden stuff. No, it's not doing anything to him right now.
That's fine. I just
Not for the sake of this, anyway.
Up one sleeve.
Cool. So that's Theogodin's go, and Asmodeus again is just going to look around and laugh. Dargon.
I'm going to... Dargon is going to wail on his hand holding that staff. Four, nice. 32 to hit.
32 will hit.
Fine. Do you know what? Just because it's a lot of dice, that's going to be... I've lost my dice. Panic! Oh, panic, Mr. Mannering! I'm having a moment. Right, here we go. Let's just roll that one. 13 points of slashing. And 18 points of radiant.
36 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
First attack.
Second attack. Wah, wah, wah. Third one. Yeah, 23 to hit.
23 is not going to hit. So you sort of slice him once and then lift the sword up again. And this time it just catches on that leather that he wears. Doesn't do much damage. And again, he's just going to stand there. Anything else in your turn, Dargo?
Yeah, bear with. Just hide that out of the way. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Hex on him. He has disadvantage on strength ability checks, because it's what I've always done.
Hell yes.
There we go. Hexed.
I'm concentrating.
And you're concentrating.
And... I'm going to look Asmodeus. Dargon's going to look straight in Asmodeus' eyes. Just go... We can do this all day. That's about it.
Very good. He's just going to look at you. I'm sure that is not true. Just watch and see. And as he says that, Bothrid is just going to recklessly again whip out twice with this lash. Come on then, Bothrid. Recklessly, of course, because he's raging. So that is a unnatural. Sorry, that is a unnatural. That is a 30 to hit with the first one, or yeah. So a 30 is going to hit. The second one is going to be a 26, or 26. The first one is going to hit. That is going to be a grand total of shite damage. 10 points of piercing damage to Asmodeus. But Bothrid is going to attempt to just get Asmodeus' attention with that. That will be Bothrid's go. No, it's not. Bothrid is going to use his feature of his Fey Gift. Oh, you fucking idiot. I always forget this. Sorry. Bothrid's also got Fortune in the menu. I don't think it would have saved anyone there, but anyway. So, Fey Gift of Hospitality to Kirik. You're going to get 12 temporary hit points.
Nice.
What? Oh, yeah. 12 temporary hit points. Great.
12 temporary hit points. Cool. So that will be the end of Bothrid's go. Death saving throw for Nathan, then, please.
Natural 20.
Yes!
Holy shit.
My God! That brings him back.
Literally comes back to 1 hit point as the Raven Queen's energy just surges around him. Stand, Nathan, not yet.
Oh,
Cool.
fantastic.
Nathan is on the floor, but just takes a deep breath in.
Death saving throws occur at the top of the turn.
Oh, yes,
They
they
do.
do.
And with that, Neathim is going to get up using half his movement. And he's going to cast a 5th level banishment
Yes, he will. Oh, yeah.
to get rid of F and G.
Because they can effing G off.
Pretty much.
Okay. Saving throws. Wisdom, isn't it?
Charisma.
Charisma. Yeah. So, an 18 for F.
Fails.
And a 24 for G.
Remains.
Well, that's still the better one to get rid of.
As he's just going to stand and just pushes that staff forward again. And in that moment, there's just like this wave of dark energy that washes over F and G. And G just sort of hunkers down and withstands it. But F, as that wave washes over, just disappears.
As if the fucking necromancer rolled a natural 20 on a death saving throw. Oh, it's so perfect.
Yeah, he did.
Poetic justice.
Cool. Timiel in this moment then is going to fly. Fucking fly. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to where Kirik is. We'll take an attack of opportunity from Asmodeus, who is just going to lash out with the Ruby Rod. That is a 32 to hit. So Timiel is going to take 50 points of piercing damage.
Fuck.
However, as Timiel falls, his hand is going to reach out Kirik, and as his eyes just sort of flutter upwards and close as he lands on the floor, you are going to get 55 points of health back.
Jesus.
As he is going to use his Lay on Hands ability just before he falls. Yes, poetic license on that, assuming.
Love it.
55.
I was trying to think why I thought that Asmodeus had disadvantage on that, and I can't think why. Can he think? So it must have been gone. Yeah, Holy Aura has gone. Holy Aura's gone. Yeah.
Holy Aura. Yeah, Holy Aura has gone. And instead we've got Beacon of Hope now.
Yes.
Which is death saving throw. So Timiel drops.
Let's just get that up there.
Timiel is making death saving throws now. Veraco's go then.
Vraco is going to look up at the skies, bring his hammer up. As a bonus action, he's going to cast Wait One Caller. Because I can't remember it. Oh, what was it called? It was literally just there. Gemplight. So, as a bonus action...
Gemplight.
These spectral electric wings at the back as he rises up slowly, as he brings his up, and he will say, "Brothers, you stay with me in this fight." Lightning is going to blast down from the skies and envelop everyone here. And he's going to cast a 9th level mass heal. We are going to give 700 hit points accordingly.
Jesus.
700 hit points broken up.
Okay.
I only need 22. To be fair, but do everyone else first.
We're
I
going
love that. I only need 22. Do everyone else first.
Okay, so let's have a look at this. I mean, things have changed since I did this, but we have had... And I'll tell you what we'll do then. How many... right, 100 to Theo.
Right.
Is he still here?
Okay. 100 to Theo.
100 to Nathim. Kirik, give
Okay,
you...
bear with me.
Yeah,
100 to...
These are basically
not
split out
1,000.
exactly 100, so you look after that. Kirik, you can't
Theo.
quite take that, so you let me know how many there would be left, which is 4.
Yep, so
He needs
96.
96.
Right, so apologies, Danny, but can you undertake 4?
That's fine.
My bad. You were looking fine. Dargon's going to take 100. Vraco's going to take 100.
Okay.
And then Bothard's going to take 100, and Timiel will also take 100. As these electric cocoons knit our wounds back together as these electrical sparks just zing through all of our injuries.
Nice. So in that moment then there's
Knit
just...
them back up.
A spark hits Theo and just brings him up and back to... Where is Theo? There he is. Brings him up. Beyond bloodied. Back from being bloodied. He is above half health. Dargon, you are no longer
None of
bloodied
us
either.
are bloodied anymore.
Thank you.
Kirik
Did
is
Franco give it to
Still
himself?
has Death Ward.
Health. Yeah, he did. Yeah, no, he gave 100 to
Okay.
himself.
Yeah, literally, no one is bloodied apart from the Queen's Darkness. Timiel is still bloodied, sorry.
Timiel, and presumably Bothrid's
But is no
looking
longer
okay.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Bothrid's no longer
I
bloodied.
was going to basically give it to the Queen's Darkness, but he's gone, which is absolutely fine, because it did mean that, because I was going to have to give 50 to Theo and Nathim. So that has worked out fine.
So there we go. With that, then, as that is the final act, I believe, of Vraco's go.
Bonus action, he's now flying, let's say, 5 feet up in the air, because it just... That sounded cool, but he's also flying, because fuck
Just
it, why not? For a
hovers
minute.
as the
Yeah.
lightning begins to crackle around him. So yeah, we will put him.
Proper Thor Ragnarok moment as he's landing on the bridge. It's kind of like that.
Oop.
And that is a 9th
5
level
foot in
spell.
the air.
Done.
So there we go, the 9th level spell done.
And yeah, you... So sorry, and I didn't get much, but you got something.
That's alright.
I mean,
I
I
helped
think
you
you
do
pretty
easy
much
maths.
leveled the playing field there. Somehow.
Oh my god. Fucking
With
hell.
that, however, Asmodeus is not happy. He is going to look at Draco. Did my minions not say to you once? Wisdom saving throw, please.
Cock and balls.
At
Actually,
advantage because of Beacon of Hope.
At advantage.
advantage. So roll again. 25?
Not quite enough. He takes
Oh,
21 points of fire damage.
Ah, okay, fine. Yeah, alright, take it. 21. So that puts him on
21.
99 hit points.
Okay, and then we are back around the top to...
Which may well make him bloodied again. I don't
Asmodeus.
know. You might have to let me know on that.
Say again, that was
Yeah, it will make him bloodied actually.
21 points of bludgeoning damage, yeah?
21 points of fire, but yeah, he's
Fire
on
damage, yep, sorry.
99,
Is
so
Timmy
he'll
still-
be bloodied again.
Is Timmy still bloodied even after getting 100 hit points?
Yes.
Fuck.
To be fair,
So
if you
Draco's
give me
also
100
bloody
hit
now.
points from dead, I'd still be bloodied, so...
True.
So in this moment then, Asmodeus is no longer happy seeing everybody healed around him. It's time you died! He's gonna smack the ruby rod towards you, Dargon.
yeah.
Yeah, 35 to hit.
Yeah. Oh, no,
40.
sorry, hang on. Whoa, you have completely
At
forgotten about...
disadvantage?
No, I have to roll. I still have mirror image up, do I not, or has that gone?
Yes,
Do I?
you
I
do.
don't know. Yes, I do, because it is
Fucking
not
hell.
concentration. Fucking brilliant. Sorry, bear with while I just realise what I've got to do. I've got to roll, if I've got 3, and then roll 6 or higher. That is 16. He hits one of my duplicates.
Nice.
I'm
over here, motherfucker. Just gonna do it again.
Cool. I now have to roll.
That is...
Pissed him off now.
I don't think that's gonna hit. That's a 19.
I'm still
Sorry,
over
no,
here,
it's not.
motherfucker.
Ignore me. That is a 22 to hit, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing there.
Oh, fine. Okay, hang on. So that is then... He hits me.
53 points of piercing damage as he just...
I should have lied. There we go, yeah. I've used my reaction.
Does that bloody you?
No, I haven't used my reaction on
You
this
haven't.
round.
Not this turn.
So, probably still does, but I'm going to use another Stone's Endurance. So that's a D12.
Okay, I don't think it does if you're on 129, so...
So that is not bad. 13. 13. So heal 13 again. 142. So whatever that is. Let me just find out. The wizard coding will tell me.
And while you're doing that, he's also
Yes,
then going to
I am
roll and
not-
swing the ruby rod round to try and hit Bothrid, which will be at advantage.
I'm not bloodied.
15, 32 to hit Bothrid, which of course it will hit. So Bothrid is going to take 44 points of piercing damage, reduced to half, 22.
I'm going to sentinel the mother trucker. Any chance I get.
So as Bothrid just takes the hit,
You use
Is
your
Sentinel
reaction
not
to Stone's
reaction?
Endurance.
Thank you. Ignore that.
so as Bothrid takes the hit, he's just going to look up and you can see blood just trickling out his mouth. Oh, you like puny god.
Sorry, Marvel,
Had to
for
get it in
taking
there.
all your stuff, but it's cool.
Sorry,
so
yeah,
you're well,
I'm
you know.
just doing that. So that's the end of Asmodeus' turn. Ander.
I want to use my spell spell, but every time I use a spell, it doesn't work, and it would be a waste of a go. So I will shoot him in the fucking head with an arrow.
Go for it.
Because that's what I do best. Bonus action, steady aim, because I'm going to get a natural 20 for the first time in fuck knows how long.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. Come on. I'm poised. I'm ready.
No, I'm not. It's okay, because it's a 31 to hit.
That'll
Or plus 2 arrows,
31
it's a
still
33
just
to hit.
hits. 33 will hit.
With 15 piercing damage, sneak attack damage of... Get some 6s in there, you bastards. 20, and then the D4 is a 3. I don't know why I always say the D4 like I'm Mario. It's a 3.
It's okay. So as you fire this arrow that is very, very sharp on the end, it just in the back of his head as he's turned around to strike Bothrid, and his head actually snaps forward, and there is this gout of fiery like blood that just End of your turn.
Can't do nothing else, mate.
He's going to turn. His gaze is going to look at you again. Burn! Wisdom saving throw, please.
Advantage in a D4 better work this time.
Come on.
Fucking hell, I rolled 2 2s.
Oh.
There's no point rolling a D4. Yeah. Fucked it, man.
So that will be a grand total of, that's not great, 23 points of fire damage. And then we're over to Kirik.
Just to let you know, you didn't take a turn with the demon.
No, I didn't. And
Shut
we will
up.
say in that moment I forgot about it, so don't worry about it.
He was hammering down us, to be fair.
Yeah. So don't worry about that one. The demon is stunned for the fact that Nathim's just stood up and banished his mate.
Sweet.
As a bonus action, I am going to... Am I... Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my... Oh, no. I don't know what to do. Okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. Kirik is going to raise his hand to go and snap, looking towards Asmodeus, and he's going to say, "You didn't win. You just bought yourself time."
Oh,
And he's going to use that as the component to cast a 7th level mass healing word.
Nice.
Which means that everyone's going to take 26 hit points.
Yes! I forgot that before because I was doing loads of calculations.
You get a t-shirt, and you get a t-shirt.
Sorry, how much?
26.
26. Lovely job.
Apart from Ander, who is going to take... is Ander within 60 feet of me, even?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. 9...
9.
9, 12, 13 plus 6. You get 19.
Like that.
And then Kirik is going to snap, but the effect is going to be slightly different. As instead of the Toll the Dead effect, the scales on his gauntlets are going to turn platinum. And he's going to use the platinum ability of the gauntlets. Which means that I need to succeed on a wisdom saving throw that I will be doing
Yes,
at
you do.
advantage.
I love all of this.
I roll a 22, so I succeed. Which means that everyone within 30 feet of me, which is everyone apart from Ender, would receive 60-10 hit points, but because I've got Beacon of Hope,
60 hit points.
everyone's going to gain 60 hit points.
60 apart from Amber.
Holy shitballs. That's
Yes, holy shitballs.
Vraco's up onto 100 and... Oh no, sorry, what was the first one? I've completely forgot Vraco. Sorry,
Vraco's
20. In total, everyone apart
Draco
from
is up
Ender
to
heals
185.
86.
He's up on 185. Okay, thank you.
Nathim's back on full health.
Yeah.
Theogodin's back on full health.
And we said we forgot
Bothrid's
healing
not far
potions.
off.
That's fine.
Okay. Anything else in your turn, Kirik?
Dude, that was clutch.
Nope, that is going to be it. That's all I can do.
As this healing just around everyone, Asmodeus is just going to survey and look towards Ander. Burn! Wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm guessing that's Timiel and Vraco out of being bloodied as well. Sorry.
Yeah, they are no longer bloodied. I'm getting there.
Why is he picking on me?
King of Esamir. Might have something to do with it.
Always picking on me.
You did.
Also
You
conned
did.
him.
You did pull him into the situation.
Yeah.
You did trick him. He's
Right, he
kind of
was-
pissed.
22 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Because I don't think you're going to save
Watch
that
hasn't
one.
burned this much since I had gonorrhea.
As again, flames just
It's pissing that hurts.
surge
Doc.
around Ander. It is Theogodin's turn in this moment, and Theogodin is seeing Ander burn. Just looks towards Ander, and is just going to turn, look Asmodeus dead in the eyes. Leave him alone! And he's going to launch himself forward with the frozen dagger, and he is going to use his redemption of the Raven Queen feature to give himself advantage on the roll, and if he succeeds, will deal max damage regardless.
Get in there.
What did he do?
Do you want to hit the button, Dave?
I fucking do. Fucking do. Yes!
Got advantage. I rolled a 13 on the dice first time round, and 20 on the dice second time. So
yes.
natural 20. So in this moment, Theogodin is going to expend every bit of energy he has, and he's just going to launch himself forward and stabs in to Asmodeus. And I didn't roll that with critical damage, so we're going to do that again. Is going to deal 7 points of cold damage, and because he rolled a natural 20... Oh, I didn't realise this. Because he rolled a natural 20, Asmodeus has to make a Constitution saving throw, which he's going to save. But because I don't think there's any way, unless he rolls a natural 1 on this, which he hasn't. Yeah. So that's 7 points of cold damage to Asmodeus, and Theogodin is just hanging there from this blade.
Nice.
Asmodeus then, as Theogodin's turn ends, is just going to grab Theogodin for flavour, and is then going to look at him and look towards Ander and go, "You care for the boy, do you? Then watch this." And he's going to look you dead in the eye, Ander, and he is just going to utter this guttural word. Morzuk. And you die.
What?
No!
as he just cast
Counter
Power
spell
Word.
from Nathan.
Go for it.
You can't just do that outright, Matt. That's
Howard
fucking
kill.
hell.
Howard kill.
I'll see you later then.
How many hit points have you got?
See you next week. 80. Fuck.
In
Kind of
fact,
prayed
Murphy,
to
you're
Raven
right.
Queen,
Full
yeah.
damage crit. Full damage crit. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Nathan
So that
fails
would've
to
been
cast spell with 9.
8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage, cold damage. So, an extra 3 points of damage on that one. So, yes, Ander, you are going to die.
Sorry, was that a fail on Nathan's part?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Shit.
So, you would see Nathan reach out with the staff in sort of a bid. No! But this word, Ander, you feel it just literally almost lift you off the floor, and as the very life is sapped from you. And Asmodeus is just going to stand there holding Theogodin now. Dargon.
Oh, shit.
Would you even have noticed?
I'm going to say you've noticed that.
Does Dargon know the difference? And I'm saying this because I don't think I know. Does that spell kill him or put him in saving throws?
Fuck.
Dies, it says. So it's not death saving throws. Dead.
Fine. Okay. Shit. A brick. He is gonna wail on him. No! Yeah, he's gonna wail on him. He's going for the arm still, because that's where he was near. And this is gonna be. These are entirely natural. I have nothing else to go for this one. That first one swings wild with anger, or with a 26 to hit. Presumably misses.
26 is not going to hit.
However, that one does.
Nice.
Oh, hey.
Beauty.
So, stay calm. We're doing this. So that is 22 points of slashing damage. And 26 points of radiance, which is doubled on the crit. I don't know if it's doing anything else.
Well, yes, he's vulnerable to it, so it's going to double it.
Okay.
So that was 26 doubled on a crit.
50
So-
to 104.
Fuck that. Sorry, it was 26 the
26.
doubled amount.
Nope.
26 was me critting it. Yeah.
Doing the crit damage.
Oh,
so
critting
it's
it.
50,
Yeah, sorry.
52 points of radiant damage. Asmodeus is not looking good at this point as you just slash across. There's multiple wounds at this point. I need you, because you've rolled a natural 20, to
Yeah.
roll me a d6, please, sir.
Okay. Oh, I haven't been putting necrotic damage on, by the way, because of Hex, because I do have Hex on. Do I roll it or not?
It wouldn't make a difference, I'm going to point out.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Hold it.
I knew it
Hold it.
wasn't, but okay. Sorry. Rolling a d6. It's a 2.
2. You cut into this hand. If you'd have rolled a 3 or above, I'd have said you automatically remove the hand. I am now going to roll percentile dice to see if you manage to knock the staff out of his hand.
Okay.
That, no word of a lie, was 100.
No.
I don't think I've ever rolled 100 on a percentile dice. I'm taking a picture of that. Dargon, as you hit, the staff just falls from his hand. and as it falls, disappears.
Fucking brilliant. I have one more hit left in me.
Go for it.
Stab him in the
His
dick.
AC has now lowered.
Okay. I'm panicking now.
I tried to do that like 3 rounds ago.
I know.
I failed miserably. So
Good.
thank you for that, Dave.
29.
Needed the nat
29.
29 is going to hit.
So that is 14 points of slashing. And the worst radiant damage I think I've ever rolled. Not far off. What's that? 7 points of radiant. That's absolutely horrendous.
14 points of radiant damage. But Asmodeus, as his staff sort of lands, he just... No. And you can see he starts to just... It's almost like his form shrinks slightly down. He just... And he instantly looks panicked. Anything else on your turn?
No. I mean, can I... oh, man. I kind of want to do this for... I say for flavour, but I kind of feel like this would be the case. So hang on a minute. Fuck a duck. Actually, yeah, hang on. If I'm reading this right, but surely... I apologise for this, I really should... As a bonus action, you can heal one creature you see within 60 feet. I did not realise, I thought it was always a touch spell. So, I then look back towards Ander, and sort of a... Yeah, golden radiance, like my glove, shoots forwards to him, providing 1d6 of healing to Ander. Does anything
This
happen?
golden ray just beams out and envelops Ander in golden light, and again his body is lifted off the floor and slumps down. No effect.
I look back at Asmodeus, and I just says no. And that's it. That's my go. Stay right there.
Asmodeus, looking panicked, is going to turn towards you. You will burn now. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. But again, the
This'll
DC
go
on
well.
this is now lower.
I'm going to use a Indomitable. This is a wisdom. Yeah, it's a wisdom.
Yep.
Okay.
No damage.
Dave, you are rolling so many.
It's a grog dice!
The
It's a grog
radiant
dice!
armour just glows, and this gaze is just almost shrunk backwards. It is then Bothrid's
I'm so glad
turn.
you decided
Bothrid,
to
having
wait it
seen
before we start streaming.
Ander fall, Bothrid is going to choose this moment to just let the whip go, and just drops it. And from his back, takes out a javelin.
Yeah.
For Ander! He's going to throw it. And that is going to be at advantage. $27 to hit, which is exactly the number he needed.
My God.
So that is going to turn into a bolt of lightning. So Asmodeus is going to take 11 points of piercing damage to begin with. And then needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which I'm pretty sure it's going to save him anyway. Maybe not, because I think, if I remember rightly, his dex was shit. That was a 12 on the dice for a grand total of 17, and Bothrid's save on that... Ah, bollocks, it was a DC 13, so he's going to take half as much damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to take 5, 10, 14, halved. So 7 points of lightning damage. And then Bothrid is just going to run up and unarmed strike him. Or attempt to, at least. Natural 20.
Yes!
Come on.
Bothrid's just going to run up as the javelin lands in, and then he's just going to run up and just the hobgoblin claws are just going to rake across for 10 points of damage. Asmodeus really, really not looking good now. At the end of Bothrid's turn, Asmodeus' gaze is going to turn upon here. No, that's no more legendary actions, so we're over to Nathan.
Nathan, seeing that the effect of Dargon's Hex is doing nothing, is going to instead look towards G, open up a hand, and cast Finger of Death on him.
Nice. So that is a...
That's a Finger of Death,
To hit,
7th
yeah.
level. Constitution saving throw from G.
Ooh, Constitution. That's not good. That's still not good. That is a grand total of 11.
Fails. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's 7 of these. 6, 10, 13. 13, 13, 20, 26, and an extra one. 26, 31 plus 30, 61 points of necrotic damage.
61 points of necrotic damage. Nice. Yeah. That creature is not bloodied yet, but has taken significant damage. Cool.
Nathan moves
Anything
30
else?
feet.
Yep.
30 feet south.
Okay, you will take an attack of opportunity. 15, 20, 25, 30, because they do have reach.
Yes.
But that may miss.
Probably.
That is a
probably
16
will
to hit?
Hit.
Okay, so it's not a huge amount of damage. It is going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Concentration check. Yep. Concentration check. Yep, saves with a 20.
20, so concentration still up. At the end of Neathim's go, then, Asmodeus is going to just hold out Theogodin and stare at him. Burn like your bastard heir! And Theogodin's going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. Not enough. The 21.
Does it at advantage?
Theogodin is going. Does it at advantage? Still not enough. So he's going to take 18 points of fire damage. And in fact wouldn't have taken that because I've just said he had no more legendary actions. So I'm going to heal that back up. Ignore that. Bit of flavour. Can't do anything. Timiel's go then. Timiel's going to look around the battlefield. Is still bloodied. Rather than attack this time, because that's not doing him any good, he is going to look towards Dargon and is going to place a hand. And you notice that as he sort of the sword hovers in air, and he places a hand towards you, Dargon, and just takes out a vial of holy water, which he just shatters in his hand, speaks a word, and casts protection from evil and good on you.
Yes.
Which means you are protected against fiends. And Celestials, I'm going to say. So yeah, basically you're protected against aberrations, Celestials, Elementals, Fey, Fiends, and Undead. Creatures of those type have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And that's pretty much it.
Wonderful. That's great.
So he's going to cast Shield of Faith on you, and that will be Timiel's go. It is then Vraco's go.
It is Vraco's go. Sorry, I really should have thought of that one. I was looking to see, but I do see that he doesn't have, for want of a better word, anything that can help Ander right now. I believe that is the case. I basically can't see Revivify or anything there, so... I'm going to say he's going to do a... well, I'll tell you what. Okay, bonus action spiritual weapon.
Yes.
$19 to hit, so I think he misses.
19 does not hit.
Okay, which is fine. So then we've used the 9th level, so we're just going to go Baller and 8th level Call Lightning between. So 60 foot, what's it? But he's going to smack down between A and Asmodeus.
Okay.
He's also going to use a second Channel Divinity.
Yep.
So it's going to be full chat on that one. Destructive Wrath. And
This is Dexterity saving throws, right?
yes. Whatever else you also said he had, because I don't know what that one was, sorry.
Sorry, so Dex save for Asmodeus is a 24.
Yeah.
Dex save for the creature is going to be a fail. Because that's a 7.
Yeah. Okay, so that is Call Lightning. It is
Call lightning damage, which
80
is maxed.
points. 80
So that will be
to A.
halved. So 80 points to A.
And 80 halved to Asmodeus, and I don't know if he also halves that or not, I don't know.
What is that?
Lightning damage.
Okay. Asmodeus is just there, and this scorch marker down his face. Really, really not looking good at this point.
Yeah, that'll be my go then. Bonus action and
Okay.
action.
It's then Asmodeus' turn. And seeing this, he's just going to throw Theogodin down to the floor. Theogodin's going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. He falls to the floor. Asmodeus is then going to just begin to duck down to the floor again. And this is going to take longer to cast now, but that globe begins to form. It's going to take him 2 rounds to fully cast this without the rod, and it just begins to form around him slowly. So that is his first action. Would be Anders' go. Anders dead. Queen's Darkness is out. We are then over to Kirik.
As a bonus action, Kirik is going to bring the spiritual weapon through Asmodeus, attacking him. (24).
24 will not hit.
Okay. And then in grabbing the spiritual weapon, I'm going to throw it again, but this time it's going to be a ball of radiant light going towards him, as I'm going to attempt a 4th level guiding bolt.
4th level guiding bolt. Without the rod, will still potentially work.
It's pretty high still. Don't know which dice to take. Natural
that
one.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh.
Kirik, in that desperation moment, seeing what's going to go on, pulls the Raven Dagger through Asmodeus, and it just sort of glances around the side of this globe that's beginning to form, and then just sort of uses it to... And again, that just streaks off over the top of Asmodeus. Asmodeus, at this point, not going to use any the legendary actions because he's still in there. Theo Godin, then, I'm assuming... Sorry, Kirik, carry on.
Sorry, I saw 1, and I assume it was natural 1. It's actually an 11 with 12, 23. Still doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't. Fucking hell. Cool. Theo Godin then is just going to begin to run to Ander. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets to there.
Is the song, if you leave me now, you take away the wind, playing in his head as he's running. Ooh, no, it's don't go. Probably infringe some copyright there.
Spells aren't going to work. He tries to cast a Spare the Dying on you. Just tries to cast this spell into you, and it does nothing. And he's just going to roar out, "Help me!" And just roars it to the heavens. Dargon.
Still not. That thing's not up yet. Even if it is and it's kind of going around, then he's going to try and attack. So there's nothing else. Here we go.
Fuck him up.
28 to hit.
28 will just hit.
Shit, that bad. Okay. That is 11 points of slashing. Oh my god, that's absolutely bullcrap. 6 points of radiance. Oh, come on.
Where's all these 20s gone, Dave?
Mate, I was rolling so high on radiance before, yeah.
Dice have had enough.
We're good. 24 to hit.
Misses.
18 to hit.
Misses. However, with your first strike,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
Oh, you dick. You let it till the
So I'm
end.
going to flavour this slightly. As this dome is forming, Dargon, your wings just flap and surge you forward. And there's almost this race against time as the dome is forming up, and you just, at the last minute, as it's almost closing, just describe how you strike with your blade.
As I come down, I do the same thing I did the first time. The sword. As I'm flying down, my shield just goes flying to one side. Grab the sword with both hands, and I fly straight for his neck. And as I plunge it through, I say, we defend Nialin, and we guard the Vale. Be gone. We are your reckoning.
In that moment, Dargon, as you surge through, the eyes look up, flash open, fire burns, and then there is just this moment of
That is for Anda, you bastard.
You withdraw the blade, and Asmodeus just I will return. And he's just going to slump to the side. As he slumps to the side, that dome just... Kirik, you feel a surge of energy from your shield. And a figure steps forward, taking form as she steps and marches across the battlefield. And in her hand, a scythe appears, just... And she's just gonna walk up to the form of Asmodeus, lift his head up, pulls it close to her face. Not with this avatar. And the scythe is just going to come across. And the head detaches. As the head detaches, there is just this fiery burst of energy as Asmodeus ceased to exist. The Raven Queen turns and looks towards you, Kirik. Looks towards Anda. Looks towards Dargon and Bothrid. And a single tear falls from underneath the mask and down her chin. You have a choice. Between you, I have the power for one and one alone. Make your wish.
Kirik turns his back on the Raven Queen, runs to Anda, slaps the diamond in his chest.
For the first time, the Raven Queen is stunned as Kirik just sprints up.
So if I may, with a bit of addition to that, I see him running and fly after him, grab him by the back, and just fly with him.
The Raven Queen in this moment is just there. What? I didn't. The threads. This doesn't. And you make it up to. Kirik, Dargon, you make it up to where Anda is. And as is per usual with this, because you are casting... Well, you're casting Revivify, but because Anda was dead, we're going to make this a skill check. Or a skill challenge. Theogodin is nearby. So I'm going to come to you first, Dargon. What are you offering to try and pull Anda back from beyond?
As I drop Kirik down and I almost skid next to him in the grass and the mud, I pull off the gauntlets and I'll pull him up gently into my hands. We did it, Anda. We all did it. You Kirik, me. We all did it. You gotta come back, buddy. You gotta be here. You gotta rule this place, mate. With all of us. We ain't doing it. Just for this. Come back to us. You gotta be here. And with a few bonus actions, if I would parlay it, I would also just pump in every remaining healing light into it. So he just glows.
Make me a strength-based religion check then, please.
Oh,
I was going to make you do a persuasion check, but since you changed that at the
That's
end...
a pretty good gift. The other light's a pretty good gift, mate.
Strength-based religion would be... Well, to be fair, it's the same, because I think you say that it's... If I have proficiency... Do I add my strength bonus, or do I add my... What did you say
Right,
then?
sorry, let's take a look at your character sheet again. Is your religion higher with or without your strength modifier now?
I got a +1 on religion, I got a +1 on persuasion.
Right.
And
So, no. So, your religion check, your strength-based religion check then will be a D20 plus 5.
sweet. 24.
24.
I rolled a fucking 19 on that bad boy.
Theo Godden in this moment then is just going to look down at Ander and looks at Kirik. You said I had a choice. I choose him. And he's just going to stand and look at the Raven Queen. My gift. Give it to him. Let me go. It's not worth it anymore. He is going to make a persuasion check.
Sorry, should I be playing dead?
That is an 18. Finally then, Kirik. In this moment, what are you offering?
As I'm feeling, whilst the other two are talking to him, I am trying to find his soul on the way back. And as I kind of see and I find Ander, like, I go into sort of a trance, and as I find Ander making his way towards the river, I reach towards the back of his head, and as I kind of like touch the back of his neck, and the spirit is going to be reminded of Mirabelle as something to come back to.
In which case, I am going to ask Ander to make me a wisdom. Make me an insight check, actually. Make me an insight check.
Oh, I have advantage on it, son. We killed you, bastard. No, 13.
Kirik, as you are casting the spell, roll me a d20 and add your spellcasting ability modifier, please.
My dice have been rolling absolute crap tonight. So I'll take the dice that I haven't rolled. I'm just going to take a picture of that, because that is a natural 20 to save Ender.
Come on! Come on!
Fuck his knobhead.
Have some of
Oh
that.
my god.
Have some of that.
In that moment then, as you all offer, the Raven Queen is going to just place the tip of the scythe on the ground, and this black energy is just going to bleed towards Theogodin. And are in death. You turn and you see Kirik. Just there. As he reaches his hand back from touching the back of your head, and you've seen Mirabelle. But then another figure appears, walking towards you. Bright white bluish skin, bluish white hair behind him. Not one eye, but two fully formed eyes. And he's just going to reach out a hand to you as Theogodin reaches towards you. Now's not the time, Under.
Can I bat the hand away and turn it into a hug instead?
And you embrace him, and in that moment he's just there. Slowly the hands wrap around you, and he is just going to turn you. And he's going to hold you at arm's length. I'm sorry. And pushes you back towards the warm light of life. Kirik, you are in death, so you see that bit. Dargon, you see Theogodin's form just wisp away to ash. And then Ander just sits up as life returns to him. Bothrid at this point has been sprinting over. And he reaches you all. Good. You did it. You did it. And then the Raven Queen is still going to be stood on this field. You exceed every one of my expectations. I stand by what I said. There is more that can be done here. And you have done great deeds. One single wish. What will you do?
I have two things to say. One, nobody tells Mirabelle about this bit. She'll kill me. Two, do we wish for the wish to be broken that binds Nialin to this place to save us having to go into the Fiendful Chasm to do it ourselves? I fancy a rest.
Yeah. Let's
I
finish
think
it.
so.
Let's finish it now.
Speak the words.
Ander, it's yours.
I'll sit up and look at her, but give her like a loving, grateful thank you with my eyes, if that's possible. And then my wish is to free the soul trapped in the Fiendful Chasm, to break the curse that holds Nialin in this place, to return it to where it should be.
Smile forms across her face. It has been so very good to know you. Champions of Nialin. And one by one, 12 figures form next to the Raven Queen, or 11 figures form next to the Raven Queen. A blue-skinned champion fighter-looking individual with a hammer looking very reminiscent of the one that Vraco holds. A male figure adorned in golden armour, carrying a great sword, the symbol of the sun. Behind them, this gargantuan platinum dragon. An elven woman with the symbol of a moon. An androgynous, elven-looking individual, adorned in green, with green hair. An old woman with a staff, and in the centre of her forehead, a very familiar-looking gem. The Raven Queen herself. A dark-skinned looking woman who holds a set of scales. As I very frantically then go and look for the Pantheon because I've forgotten which ones I was talking about. Another dark-skinned female-looking individual who holds a gold coin. And then a figure who looks very reminiscent of the Dryad, who just looks down upon Bothrid and smiles. And finally, a female who steps and descends down with these great golden wings. You all did well. Now, be free. They all disappear. Across the land of Nialin, in a fiery chasm in the middle of a desert, where a mile away a battle rages. 12 individuals form and stare down a vast sea of strange demonic creatures who all, with a word, disappear. And the Raven Queen steps forward and reaches down into the very centre of this chasm and lifts a golden light. And as she lifts the golden light turns to a hand. And a human-looking individual, almost the twin of Ander. Your time is done. Walk with me now, and be free. Token hit the mic. They all disappear. Across Nialin, a rumbling is felt. Builds and builds and builds. Rainbow-coloured light begins to surge all around, and builds and builds. And eventually, the very ground itself cracks and shakes. And where you've seen smoke and dark cloud form, it disappears to a golden summer sunset. And that is where we are going to leave it tonight. Our conclusion to the returned kingdom of Nialin next week.
It's not the Forgotten
thank you
Kingdom
all.
anymore.
It's not the Forgotten Kingdom of Nialin anymore. It is well and truly returned. So, yes, join us for one final episode of Campaign 1 of Malt and Magic next week, where we will have our conclusion and we will see out this campaign. Thank you all for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. That fight was tense. I am going to take some some time to calm down from that one. And I hope we did that sort of final bit justice there. But as I say, we will conclude the series, or this season, if you like. Conclude campaign 1 next week. Thank you all for joining with us. I appreciate it's late, so I'm not going to spend too much longer chatting. But thank you to my players. You're all awesome. Love that so much. Thank you to all our subscribers and followers.
Dude, just
we will see you next...
Matt.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Can't let you go without that.
So yeah, thank you very much. Yes, we'll leave it at that. So I will take that. Thank you very much, my players. Love you all. Yes, look out in the post for those competition winners for all the stuff that's coming your way. And yes, we will see you next week. I don't know what else to say at this point. That was amazing. So love you all. Peace out. See you same time next week.